Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Burford Field here on the campus of Lindsay High School. We get set for Class 2A football playoffs, as it is the first round of the playoffs, and the Lindsay Leopards get set to take on the Kingston Redskins here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. My name is Greg Peary. Glad you've joined us tonight for this one. It is a chilly night in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Had some snow earlier. That's kind of moved on, but I'll bring in my partner, and Glenn, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're doing well.
Thank you.
You don't look a bit better than you did the last time I saw you, though.
Well,
I thought you were getting some help for that.
Yeah, I heard that you guys said that I was going in for plastic surgery, so I got some new glasses and I shaved. So trying to maybe look a little better for you, Greg.
I started to say, in other words, now you look younger. I got to have to do something to make myself look younger. So. Glenn, I'm glad you're back. Enjoyed having John Emmon work with me the last couple of weeks.
John did a great job.
He did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
He really did. Think the world of him, and
Yep.
Very glad to have had him fill in for you. But the Leopards pull off a couple of big weeks there. Lost that close one at Frederick, the 1-point loss there, but came back, bounced back, went to Crooked Oak, took care of business, and then luckily had the help from CCS to knock off Frederick last week. So Leopards set number 2, get to host this game against Kingston, and this is a big night. It's cold, it's windy, but hey, you're at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And they did what they had to do, and then CCS. It wasn't even close, that Frederick game. I kind of watched it, was flipping back and forth because they were live streaming as well. When I was at home recovering from surgery, not plastic surgery.
Not plastic surgery.
But it wasn't even close. CCS was at least 2 scores up for almost the whole game. But the Leopards absolutely earned their right to host this playoff game, and just tickled for them. We mentioned on the coaches show today, this is the 15th year in a row. It's been since 2008 that Lindsay has made the football playoffs. So just a phenomenal run, and just speaks to the community and the tradition that the Lindsay Leopards have.
Well, and this is a Kingston team that has a brand new head coach. Brad Miller in his first year there. Kind of surprised me when I go back and read up on him. He spent his last 5 years at Moore, was the head coach at Moore. Leaves a 6A school, took them to the state semis 3 years ago. But goes down to Kingston, so we know how good a coach he is. But, of course, you've got a new coach, new system. They got off to a slow start, lost their first 3 games, but then got into district play and started picking things up. Beat Atoka, they beat Colgate. Of course, lost to Davis, who was first place in that district. Beat Tishomingo, Mill Creek. Lost to Holdenville, and I think that was the loss that really hurt them and put them down in that third-place spot. Ended up the season with big wins over Lexington and Marietta. So, again, a tougher district over there with Davis sitting over there, but I know Kingston was wishing they had that Holdenville game back. That was a 10-point loss, but, again, had some interceptions in that game. Was just not the game they wanted to have. So they're a 5-5 team, but they're a really good 5-5 team.
Yeah, and you get to this point in the season and everybody's good. Everybody's got a reason they're here. There's something that they do really well, and they've won enough games doing it to be in the playoffs. So you can't overlook anybody, and I know you're going to talk about that thing that they do really well and what got them here. But, yeah, they're a 5-5 team, but with the new coach, you can kind of look. They were trying to get their footing early and trying to learn the new system, and especially with the restrictions that OSSA puts on you now at the first of the year, you're restricted on all kinds of how many practices you can have, how many practices you can have in pads and things like that. So it's going to take that time, and then you put it on the field, and it's going to take that field time to get that system down. But yeah, they're definitely a lot better than their record indicates.
Well, definitely ended up the season better. The Leopards, just to go back and visit that Crooked Oak game, of course, the clock ran the whole second half. Leopards were up, 40-0 at halftime. But everybody got into the system, and we ended up with 329 yards in offense in that first in that ball game. 329 on the ground. Only had 51 through the air, and that was late in the game. So Leopard run game was going, but we need to get that going again here tonight in that run game. So before we go any further in our pregame show, we need to take a break and hear a word from our sponsors of Lindsay Leopard football. So we're going to send it over to JD. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more from Burford Field right after this timeout. This is live coverage of Lindsay Leopard football right here on KBLP Live.
The First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's football broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, a personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
Back here at Burford Field, still about 22 minutes away from kickoff. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemaker here on the pregame show. JD Scruggs over on the laptop. And I tell you what, Andrew ESPN Lyon is earning his keep tonight, having to be up top in that north wind and the cold temperatures. I think 39 degrees last time I looked. So he's all bundled up there on top of the press box. But I told Kevin that he needs to double that nothing that he's paying him to be up there.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
But
take him some coffee every now and then or something.
Yeah,
warm him up.
If the camera stops moving, we'll know why.
Yeah.
He's froze up there.
Yeah.
But going back to talking about that ground game, is just before we went to break there, had a little bit of technical difficulty we needed to correct there. But 329 yards on the ground against Crooked Oak last week. Now, granted, Crooked Oak, not the team we're playing tonight for sure.
Right.
But at the same time, you look at all the guys that the Leopards put in, but Ramming had 82 yards. Ferguson had 87 yards. You had Vaughn only actually had one carry in that game. Didn't even have to have Jacob in that ball game. You get guys like Caden Kleeman comes in and runs 6 plays, 22 yards and 2 touchdowns on the night. So the Leopard ground game was going well. They're going to have that ground game tonight to set up their passing game. But the defense tonight, I think, is really where things are going to lie, because when you go look at Kingston and you talk about what they do, the name that you got to look at is number 10, Cleet Finley. And Finley is a senior quarterback. He does the passing. He does the bulk of the running. He's their leading rusher. Read off some numbers as we were here earlier, but when you go back and look at what he's done rushing-wise, when they played Lex, he had 11 carries, 172 yards, and 2 touchdowns. You go back and look what he did against Davis. He had 16 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown. Against Holdenville, he had 94 yards in that ball game. Colgate, he had 12 carries, 189 yards, and 3 touchdowns just on the ground, and that's just Cleet Finley.
Yeah.
Everything goes through their quarterback, and watching the plays, watching him run, he's a lot like, and I'll blank his name every time, the guy
Willie
from Frederick,
Kramer.
Willie Kramer, and we talked about it again in Frederick. When you watched him run, the way he could come to a dead stop, shift sideways, and be back at full speed, and you're left a guy just standing there going, where did he go?
Right.
And a lot of what Cleet Finley does is the same way. He's got those kind of moves. He can get to the second level and suddenly break to the sideline. The next thing you know, he's in the end zone. So the Leopards are going to have to shut down number 10 tonight. I think if you shut him down, you don't let him get 100 yards tonight, you keep him under 100 yards passing, I think the Leopards look good.
Yeah, and that's going to be on the defense and making sure that they stay disciplined in their reads and disciplined in their responsibilities, because if one guy doesn't do their job like they should, then this guy is capable of taking it to the house. So if the ends will contain, if the linebackers will fill gaps, if the defensive linemen will keep the offensive linemen off off the linebackers, all those little things that end up in so-and-so making a tackle. Well, it wasn't just so-and-so making a tackle. It was everybody doing their job. And that's what Coach Offholter loves, and that's what he hates individual awards, because that guy that got 24 tackles or some crazy number of tackles, he didn't do it just on his own. He did a great job of doing his job, but it takes all those other guys doing their job too. So.
Oh, absolutely. So I think that's going to be the key tonight for the Leopards. And again, it's not been a great year for Finley from an interception standpoint. I read in one place he only had 6 interceptions all year last year. He threw 3 in the first game of the season this season. So it may not have the line that they had last year, may not have the receivers they had last year, although we'll talk about some of these guys all night. Cash Walker's his favorite receiver to go to, and Walker's just a sophomore. But Cash Walker's good out there. Parks Ratcliffe is just a freshman, and he does a lot out there at the wide receiver spot. So the other guy we got to talk about for Kingston that we'll talk about tonight a bunch is number 12, Devin Tipton. He is a senior as well, but he'll be in the backfield. They'll line him up at the wideout. Great athlete. He can catch the ball. He can run the ball. So if you start locking down Finley, you're also going to have to start worrying about Tipton back there as well.
Yeah, Tipton's a big old boy, and when he's not carrying the ball, he's blocking for Finley. So he does a great job of making sure that if he's not carrying it, he has other responsibilities, and he takes care of those very well.
So the Leopards, again, have a trip to probably Millwood on the line. We'll talk about that when we come back from a break. But playoffs going on, again, in all classes tonight. A lot of games in the area that are going on. We'll kind of preview that, kind of see what that looks like for the Leopards should we win tonight, what round 2 may look like, and talk about some of the other teams that are playing tonight too. So don't go away. We've got more pregame show coming from Burford Field right here on your sports leader in South Central Oklahoma, KBLP Live.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Hey Lindsay community, my name is Christian Torres and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. I would like to invite you to join us for worship Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and for Bible class Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Our address is 1205 West Cherokee Street. The Lindsay Church of Christ is a group of imperfect people who love God, His Word, and each other. And we love this community so much, and we pray that all the students and teachers have a great school year. Come and join us at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Football season is here, and that means it's time to show off that school spirit with team apparel from Design It Screen Printing and Embroidery at 304 South Main in Lindsay. Design It can get you all geared up with t-shirts and caps, team uniforms, and also offers custom embroidery and screen printing. Stop by Design It at 304 South Main in Lindsay or call 405-756-3635. Go Leopards from all your fans at Design It in Lindsay.
This is Jared Thomas from the American Exchange Bank here in Lindsay. We at the American Exchange Bank have one goal, and that is to be a great hometown community bank that offers great customer service, a friendly face, and multiple loan products to meet your short and long-term financial goals. Come by and visit us at 402 South Main at www.aebank.us or now on your phone using our new mobile feature. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a fourth generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
Welcome back to Burford Field. Still about 13 minutes away from a kickoff here in week 1 of the high school playoffs in the Class 2A for the OSSAA, and the Lindsay Leopards and the Kingston Redskins get ready to do battle here tonight. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake with you here. And Glenn, we talked a little bit about the game for us tonight, but we've got some other area teams that will be playing in the playoffs tonight. We got some that didn't make the playoffs, but Blanchard did. Blanchard is hosting Weatherford tonight, so that'll be a big win for them if they can make that one. Pauls Valley, unfortunately, had to go to Tulsa and take on a really good Metro Christian team.
Really good.
That's a bad draw for the Panthers, but hey, maybe they go up there and surprise that Tulsa crew. Class 2A, talk about some of the teams that we are familiar with. Of course, the Washington Warriors, number 1 in the 2A3 this year, and they're going to be hosting Atoka, who finished in number 4 spot in the 2A4 district. Davis finishes number 1, so Frederick dropped from 2nd to 4th with that loss last week. So Davis has to, or Frederick travels to Davis tonight, and they've actually got that picked to be a really close game.
Yeah,
so,
I'm excited. Got a little payback from last year when Davis knocked them. They had an incident down at Frederick, and a lot of their starters didn't get to play in that final game, and Davis ran it up on them. And so Frederick
maybe looking for some payback then.
Yeah, maybe. They're definitely going to be motivated.
We'll keep an eye on that. I threw the other game in here with Crossings Christian on the road up at Millwood. Of course, both those teams there in Oklahoma City, but Crossings Christian, the team that knocked the Leopards out last year in the playoffs, but they go to Millwood. Millwood finishes number 1 in their district over in 2A1. But, again, probably that game may be a little bit closer than everybody thinks it may be, but that's the game that will match up against the winner of this game. So we'll keep an eye on that tonight too.
Yeah, and both of those are really, really good teams, and but both of them have shown chinks in the armor this year. So Millwood last year didn't make the playoffs even, and after not making the playoffs, they are back, but they had a little bit of they changed their schedule a little bit where I think some of their young guys didn't get beat up so bad, and but Crossings Christian's always a very quality team and opponent, and so that ought to be a good game up there at Millwood.
We'll drop down to Class A. Dibble makes the playoffs this year in Class A. They're going to be on the road at Crescent tonight, so we'll keep up with them. Of course, Ellick, the only really Class B team we had, and we know the struggles they had this season with injuries and things, did not make the playoffs this year. But out of Class C, Maysville did, but they're on the road at Wilson. So we'll see how Maysville fares. But those games will be playing tonight as well for some of our area teams that are in the playoffs, so we'll keep up with those. Glenn will have some of those scores coming up at halftime.
Yep.
So talk a little bit more about this starting lineup for these teams. Before we do, I need to say thank you to our sponsors. I haven't done that yet tonight. So a big thank you to all of our sponsors for bringing Lindsay Leopard football here on KBLP Live. And, of course, that includes Abiding Home Health Care of OKC, also the First National Bank in Lindsay, Bunch and Sexton School Supplies, LLC, Calvary Baptist Church, American Exchange Bank, the City of Lindsay, Clements Insurance, Design It in Lindsay, the Aaron Springs Baptist Church, the First Baptist Church, Hassler Hot Oil Service, Hot Mess Coffee Company and Java House Realty, also by Jake's Shortstop, by Jerry Tucker, Roustabout Rentals, Junkin' with Janet. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Legacy Roofing and Construction, the Lindsay Church of Christ, Lindsay Municipal Hospital, Lindsay Vision Center, Meat Locker Barbecue, Morris Motorsports, Physical Therapy Central, Rural Electric Cooperative, S&H Tank Service, Sharon's Beauty Shop, Shopper News, Summers Insurance Agency Incorporated, Sooner Valve Repair, South Central Medical and Resource Center, Super C, the United Methodist Church, and Vickers Construction. We're going to send it over to JD. We have some words from those folks. Pride of Lindsay will be headed out on the field. We'll be back with their national anthem and more coming up from pregame here at Burford Field in Lindsay right after this on KBLP.
Jake's Shortstop offers gas, snacks, ice cream, pizza, subs, wings, and the coldest drinks in town. Everyone at Jake's Shortstop says good luck to the Lindsay Leopards this football season.
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard football brought to you by Jerry Tucker Roustabout, providing all of your general oil field maintenance needs, including roustabout services, swabbing, crane services, rock hauling, and dirt work. Good luck, Leopards, from Jerry Tucker Roustabout.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
Pride of Lindsay set to do our national anthem. So the national anthem by the Pride of Lindsay Marching Band, and a good reminder to say thank you. It is Veterans Day, and we need to say a big thank you to all of our veterans. Appreciate you and your service to our country, and very appreciative for the sacrifices that have been made. And we couldn't be here to do what we do tonight if it wasn't for you. So a big thank you to all of those who have served, are serving our country, and especially here on Veterans Day, and our veterans down there raising the flag. Our national anthem. Let's get to the starting lineups before I mess around and run out of time and don't get to do all of that. I mean, it's kind of like my favorite thing to do. And we've already mentioned, really, for Kingston, the guys we'll talk about a lot. I did not get all of their starters in there, but again, we mentioned their quarterback, Cleet Finley. Devin Tipton, also a senior in there at running back. Delton Osteen, the junior, will also be in the backfield a lot. We'll see number 8, Eli Oldiger, the sophomore, will also line up out there at a wideout, along with number 24, Parks Ratcliffe. He is also a freshman. Number 25, Cash Walker, the sophomore, will also be the wideout out there a lot tonight for the Redskins. The head coach for the Kingston Redskins is Brad Hill in his first season in Kingston. The assistants, Jeff Smiley, Jude Schlesselman, Blake Summers, Nick Claiborne, Tyler Stovall, Joe Massey, Clayton Hodges, and Chance Williams. Again, the Redskins come in 5-5 into tonight's matchup. Let's get to your Lindsay Leopards, who come in 7-3 on the season, coming in off that big win over Crooked Oak. And let's start with the offensive line. Talk about those guys that are going to be opening the holes up front, and we'll start in the middle at center, number 64, Bo Blankenship. He's a 5'10", 262-pound senior. Over at right tackle is number 57, Owen Simonton. He's a 5'9", 211-pound senior. At right guard will be number 66, Colton Hines. He's a 5'9", 245-pound senior. At the left side, at left tackle is number 63, Tommy Cunningham. Cunningham is a 5'9", 183-pound senior. And number 62 at left tackle, at left guard is Levi Smith, 5'10", 266-pound junior. Move into the backfield skill positions, and at quarterback is number 1, Brody Ramming, 6'2", 198-pound junior. At the running back, number 8, Jacob Vaughn. He's a 5'8", 198-pound junior. And the wideouts, number 20 is Andon Register. He's a 6'3", 175-pound senior. Number 25 is Seth Padilla. Padilla is a 6 foot, 191-pound senior. Number 26, Bryce Stubblefield, 5'10", 178-pound junior. And then in the slot at tight end is also number 28, Shane Jones. He's a 6'1", 196-pound junior. Let's talk about the defense, and we'll get up on that defensive line. And it's anchored in there by number 65, Ethan Childers, 5'10", 236-pound junior, along with number 57, Owen Simonton, who starts on that interior line as well. Out on the defensive ends, on one end we have Shane Jones, who plays both ways on offense and defense. But number 34 is Priest Williams. He's the other defensive end. He's a 6'1", 215-pound junior. The linebacking core includes at middle linebacker number 2, Ty Ferguson. He's a 5'7", 160-pound senior. On the outside is number 1, Brody Ramming, and number 26, Bryce Stubblefield. And then we move back into the secondary. At corner is number 15, Jack Dodd. He's a 5'10", 160-pound senior. The other corner is number 25, Seth Padilla. And in register, number 20 is one safety, and Austin Hines, number 6. He's a 5'7", 158-pound senior, the other safety. The head coach for the Lindsay Leopards is Sam Embry. He's assisted by Stephen Merrill, Joe Foster, Jacob Offalter, Caleb Hall, Will Kaufman, and Tom Inman. Coin toss out on the field, Owen Simonton and Ty Ferguson, the captains for the Leopards out there. And Glenn, it'll be interesting to see the wind, the way it's blowing, as cold as it is. Do you take the ball just to kind of get your offense going, or you worry about having it start second half?
Well, I always like to take the ball early, especially when your offense is clicking like we've been clicking lately. You want to get those guys out there and get some ball movement up and down the field, and that's my take. Why wait till the second half to get the ball first? Although our defense, they've got those weapons too, so you may want to see if your defense can stop theirs, but we won the toss and did elect to receive. So
Leopards will get their offense first. Before we go any further, we have some obligatory literature we need to make sure we get in here. For the student participants, the purpose of this football game is to provide positive learning experiences and opportunities for the personal growth of our student athletes. The competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association. Players, coaches, officials, and spectators can and are expected to assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship ideals by taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, wholesome competition. Good luck to both teams.
Nicely read.
Thank you. I memorized that. What do you mean read it? I memorized every word of that. So we are just about set to get underway as the coin toss has taken place. Greg Peary and Glenn Shoemake here in our nice, toasty warm confines of Burford Field.
We had to turn the heater up. It was starting to get a little chill in the air. Turn it up to 72.
Watch it. Andrew is going to be jumping down through the ceiling any minute now. You keep talking that way.
Yeah. Kevin, go take him some hot chocolate.
Yeah.
He's got a blanket in the heater.
A blanket in the heater.
Blanket in the heater. Oh, great.
Yeah. So the Redskins have made their way out, and here come the Lindsay Leopards. as we are just about set to get week one of the Class 2A OSSAA high school football playoffs underway. And a chance to move on to round two. And the Leopards will be on the road next week. Either one of these teams win, they'll be on the road. And, again, it'll be likely to Millwood. But we'll keep an eye on that as we go throughout the evening. The Leopards, again, are going to be without the services of Bentley Kessler in this playoff series, and that probably doesn't hurt anyone any worse than it does Bentley. We know how bad he wants to be out here. But that was a blow to this team in that Frederick game, and it was very hard for them to try to figure out how to get around for that. But as John Neiman was saying when we were talking last week, this team has always had that next man up mentality. They've done it for years and years and years, and they've had some guys really step up. Padilla has stepped in. Stubblefield has, always been out there. They've had some guys really step up and get into that receiving core and kind of fill those shoes for Kessler. So we'll see how things go here tonight.
Yeah, they played a lot of football without him. Just an early upset alert. Beggs is up on Rejoice Christian, ranked number 2 and undefeated. Rejoice Christian, 22-7 early in the second quarter.
Wow.
So
number 15 has it teed up. That is Jamie Lewis. And a high, deep kick, taken just outside 20, and had to come back and get it and be dropped at the 15-yard line. And I believe that was Dutton Taylor that had that. But, again, let it go through his hands, and he ends up losing yardage back to the 15. But the Leopards do get to start on offense, see how they get going here.
Yeah, and brought down there by Eli Oliger. Good open field tackle right there. Dutton's done a great job on our kickoff returns, and so
he has really.
Great job by them to corral him.
So Leopards start with a bunch of receivers on the left. Single back set, fake the pitch. Ramming keeps it himself right up the middle, breaks a tackle, and he'll get out near the 20-yard line. I think they'll mark him just shy at the 19, but still a 5-yard pickup for Brody on first down.
Yeah, good fake to the left, and then just trap block right there in the middle, and freed up Brody for a good gain. Brought down there by Jacoby Jackson, number 35 for Kingston.
2nd and 5 as Padilla goes wide left. Register and Stubblefield will be wide right.
Defense, we jumped.
Yep, defense shifted and made the offense jump. So that 5-yard gain is going to put it right back to the line of scrimmage just about. We'll go back to 2nd and 10. Officially probably more like 2nd and 9.
Yeah, they started on the 14, it looks like.
And now they're right in between the 14 and 15.
Yeah.
Trips right. Jones in the slot left. Ramming from the shotgun. Again, keeps it himself, looking for a hole, dances to the left, then back to the right. Now gets to the edge and spins out of a tackle and gets out near the 24. He's going to be very close to a first down.
Yeah, good run right there. Designed to go left, and it is a first down. Designed play to go left, and Brody could see that there wasn't anything that way, so reversed it back to the right. And one man to beat out there was Devin Tipton, and couldn't get him beat, but it was enough for a first down.
Ramming. This time hands off. That's Ferguson in the backfield, and Ferguson gets 3 or 4 tough yards out to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, tackled there by Reed Patterson, a freshman for the Redskins after a 3-yard gain.
So the 23, that's actually the 28-yard line. So 2nd down, and call it 7.
Mm-hmm.
Trips left. Single receiver right. Ramming. Fakes the pitch again. Keeps it himself around this right side and puts his head down and gets across the 35 to the 37 and another first down.
Yeah, and Brody's really running hard, physical run right there. Just run over the cornerback there, number 12, Devin Tipton. And so good start for the Leopard running game. And as you mentioned, we've got to have that running game tonight.
Yep. 1st and 10, Leopards at their own 36. Twins left, single receiver right. This time Ferguson over the left side. And again, tough sledding for Ferguson. He'll get to the 39, though. Picks up 3 yards, make it 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, Ty's another one that's a very physical runner and runs hard, hits that hole fast. So good 1-2 punch there from the Leopard running game.
Again, they'll go Twins left. Padilla, the lone receiver, right. Ferguson still in the backfield. Again, fake it to him. Ramming. Cuts up inside. And they're actually going to mark him at the 43-yard line. So he'll pick up 4 there, but this is going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 3.
Yep.
First time we've been to 3rd down so far.
Yes, it is. Brought that run down there from behind by Delton Osteen. And looks like Osteen runs from that left defensive end or left linebacker position and ran him down. But let's see what we can do on 3rd down.
Ramming from the shotgun. Gives it to Ferguson. Yeah, he'll have the 1st down. He'll be out near midfield, in fact. They'll mark him just shy at the 49-yard line, but he picked up 6 when he only needed 3.
Yeah, and that's the 3rd 1st down for the Leopards here on this drive. And 1 for 1 on 3rd down conversions.
So Padilla is wide left. Stubblefield and Register wide right. Ferguson stays in at the running back spot. And Jones looks like he's going to line up tight end right. Ferguson in the backfield to the left of Ramming from the shotgun. Ramming. Oh, the reverse. Here comes Padilla around the left side. He's got the speed in the room. He breaks a tackle. He's at the 30, the 20, and then run out of bounds. Fumbled the ball, but thankfully fumbled it out of bounds.
Yep.
But it looks like they're going to mark him out somewhere around the 15-yard line and put it right on the 15. Huge run on that reverse.
Yeah, was that Padilla or Stubblefield?
I believe that was Padilla that was set up wide right that time.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
So that is a 36-yard run there for Padilla on the reverse. And now we have flag stopping play here. Let's see what this is. And we're going to have a false start on the Leopards. So we don't need to get down here and shoot ourselves in the foot.
No.
Need to put this one in the end zone. So let me get 1st and 15 with the ball now at the 20-yard line. 8 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Still scoreless. Leopards took the opening kickoff, and they've taken it down here so far in this will be the 12th play of the drive. Ramming, looking for a hole, and you get the penalty yardage back and maybe an extra yard. Got to the 14-yard line. Pickup of 6 will bring up 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, and he's brought down there by Reed Patterson, but Kingston doing a lot of shifting up front, almost shifted themselves right out of coverage right there as they shifted left, and the play was run to their right side.
And now we're going to have another false start. Register took off before the snap. So another false start on the Leopards. That's their 3rd false start already in this ballgame. So back it up to the 19. Oh, the big run was Stubblefield. So I have given credit to the wrong person. My apologies, Mr. Stubblefield. Price Stubblefield had that 36-yard run.
Those 5s and 6s look an awful lot alike when they're flying down the field.
2nd down and 14. Back to pass. Ramming to set up the screen. Ferguson's got it with some room and some blockers. He's at the 10 and then brought down inside the 10. Oh, they're going to say he was down.
Yeah, he was definitely down.
Takes it to the 7-yard line. So he's still a couple of yards shy of the 1st down, but the Leopards with a 3rd and 2 at the Kingston 7.
Yeah, looks a lot better than a 3rd and 15.
That's for sure.
3rd and 14.
12-yard reception there, and Childers will check in on that offensive line.
Yeah, and you know that the Leopards are looking at 2 plays here to get that 2 or 3 yards, 2.5 yards.
Line up with 3 to the right for ramming. He'll fall right in behind him, looks for that hole. Touchdown! Brody Ramming, 7 yards out.
Why don't we just run that all the time? That looked like he just
that was
walked
pretty,
in
wasn't it?
untouched. Great job of blocking by that offensive line and the 3 players lined up. I don't know if I've seen that formation this year.
I've seen it once or twice, but that one worked to perfection for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Oh, we're going to try the.
We're going to actually try the kick. Yeah. Ferguson on with the hold from the number 23. That is Manuel Aguero. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good.
Atta baby.
6:28 left to go in the first quarter. Leopards take the opening kick and go 14 plays and go, what is that, 86 yards to take a 7-0 lead. We'll be back after this timeout. You're watching live coverage of Leopard football right here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
So Ty Ferguson has it teed up for the Leopards, does a quick, high, short kick. We take it at the 30, and oh, what a hit over there. That was number 3 on the return for Kingston, which is Sammy McNeil, and I didn't see which Leopard laid the boom on that one, but that was a huge hit. Manuel Aguero absolutely annihilated that run up the sideline on McNeil.
Yep.
So Kingston will get a first look at their offense with the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. And, again, we'll feature number 10, Cleet Finley at quarterback. He'll send 2 wide receivers left, 1 right. Slot back to the right. Finley from the shotgun. Tipped it in the backfield. Finley had a low snap and still managed to make a couple yards out of that as he'll get to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Owen Symington did a good job of staying at home. They stayed in their lanes right there and held their blocks, and you could tell that Finley was really tentative coming up there to that line.
Now they'll empty the backfield. They'll go 2 left, 2 right, slot back to the left. Now they'll bring Tipton in motion, and another low snap. Quarterback draw right up the middle, and Leopards do a great job of stopping Finley at the 42, but we got a flag on the play. We may have a hold call coming here, and it is going to be a hold on the Redskins. So that play, even though it picked up 4 yards, is going to back the Redskins back up to inside their 35.
Yeah, anytime you can back them up right there, make it a 2nd and 18, I think.
Move the ball back to the 27-yard line. So, yep, 37 would be 2nd
and 18.
Yeah.
Yep. Or 19. 19. 2nd and 19.
2nd and 19.
Yeah, because it's from the spot of the foul.
Right. So, again, trips left, single receiver right, tipped in the lone setback. Back to pass, thrown out in the flat, and it's caught there, but immediately dropped. Eli Oliger on the reception for the Redskins.
Yeah,
good recovery from the Leopards.
Yeah, that was Price Stubblefield come up and supported right there with Austin Hines on the initial coverage, but you could see how that wind was really affecting that ball. That thing was wobbling pretty good coming out this way, so it might be a little difficult to throw the ball tonight.
3rd down and let's call it 14 at the 33-yard line. Big 3rd down right here for this Leopard defense. See if they can force the Redskins into a 3-and-out here on their first possession. Empty backfield again for Finley. Back to pass. They get pressure. He gets it out in the flat. It's caught. And not going to get the first down is Oliger. He got got good yardage out of it, but he's still going to be well short of the first down at the 43.
Yeah, great job by looked like Register and I'm trying to see Seth Padilla over there on the tackle. Benand and Register combined for the tackle, and let's see if they go for it.
I was hard to say, it looks to me like the offense is staying out there. They've got a 4th and 3 coming up.
Yeah, they're going to go for it.
They'll go Twins left, single receiver right. Finley has Tipton in the backfield. Got to make sure you don't jump off sides here. Finley again tried the hard count. Nobody jumps, and now Coach Miller's going to call a timeout. Coach Hill will call a timeout. Tried to get the Leopards to jump. They were disciplined and didn't, so it's 4:02 left to go here in the first quarter. We got a timeout. Leopards lead 7-0. We're back. After this is live coverage of Leopard football brought to you here on KBLP Live.
The Aaron Springs Baptist Church is a proud supporter of the Lindsay Leopard football team and would like to invite you to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, Sunday morning worship services at 10:45, Sunday evenings at 6, and Wednesdays at 7. Good luck, Leopards, from everybody at Aaron Springs Baptist Church.
Hey, it's Friday. Game day from Mr. J. Good luck, Leopards.
So the Redskins go at timeout and talk about it, decide they'll punt this away on a 4th down and 3. And as Finley gets off a wobbly short punt, it'll take a nice long roll, and the Leopards will cover it at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Bryce Stubblefield almost got to that. If it would have been a left-footed kicker, then Price would have definitely blocked that kick, but kicker took a step or two there to the right and got the kick off. But I could see us getting one before the night's over.
I'm with you. Leopards get 1st and 10, their own 25 on their second possession. The defense did their job. Now let's see if the offense can take another one down the field, put it in the end zone here. 3:53 left in the first. Leopards up 7-0. Vaughn checks in at running back this series. We'll go a wide receiver either side, 2 tight end, look for the Leopards, and they'll give it to Vaughn right up the middle. Look out, he's at the 30 to 35, and he'll have a first down at the 37-yard line, 12 yards on first down.
Wow, he just annihilated that safety, number 8. That's Eli Oliger, and he said, "Welcome to the game, Mr. Eli. My name's Jacob Vaughn."
1st and 10, 37. Let's run the same play again. And Vaughn again just keeps driving. He'll get to, oh, man, that's a horrible spot. Mm-hmm. He was at the 40-yard line, and they're marking him back at the 38.
Yeah, that was not a good spot at all.
I thought he was standing up at the 40 before they pushed him back.
Yeah, he fell forward, too. You know, it wasn't like he fell sideways.
So 2nd down and 9, the ball at the 38-yard line. Twins right, single receiver left. Ramming from the shotgun, brings Stubblefield in motion, fakes it to him. And the zone read didn't go anywhere that time. They've got him snuffed out that time as Ramming had nowhere to go. And it's going to bring up a long 3rd down play now at 3rd and 9.
Yeah, Leopards are 2 for 2 so far on 3rd down, but I can see us definitely making this right here. We haven't thrown the ball yet. Let's see if maybe Coach Foster dials up a little passing action.
So you got Stubblefield and Padilla wide right, Register wide left. Vaughn in the backfield to the right of Ramming. Ramming rolling to his right, looks to pass, has pressure coming, got to get rid of it. He doesn't. He's going to get sacked all the way back inside the 25-yard line. That's one, when he feels that pressure, you got to just dump that, save that yardage. But now the Leopards are going to be forced to punt themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Rush kind of got there. Play was slow to develop. Our receivers were actually covered. It's almost like they read that play and have scouted us, which you've got 10 games. You've got 10 games worth of game film to see, and so
Ramming gets a nice high deep punt. Tipton's just going to let it roll, and it'll go a huge Leopard roll all the way inside the 25-yard line down to the 22. That's a huge punt from Brody Ramming.
Yeah, that's 29 plus 28. That's a
57-yard punt.
Yeah.
1:45 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 Leopards, but the Redskins force a 3-and-out and get the ball back their own 22-yard line. So if the Leopard defense can stand back up again here.
Yeah, 57 yards. That's pretty awesome. Just real quick, Washington is up on Atoka 12-0 in the first quarter. Frederick leading Davis 6-0 in their contest at Davis.
Number 11 is Delton Osteen. He is in the backfield in the shotgun position. They'll go 2 wide right, 1 left. And right up the middle goes Osteen, breaking tackles. He'll get across the 25 and out to the 28-yard line. So he picks up good yardage on first down there. Gets about 6 yards.
Yeah, Guerrero knocks him down, but not before he gets a good first down run.
So 2nd down and 4. Finley from the shotgun. Twins left, single receiver right. Now they bring Tipton in motion. Fake the handoff to him. Finley right up the middle and does a great job. That is the Childers who absolutely blew that up. Finley thought he had an opening there, and Childers says no.
Yeah, and Priest Williams did a great job. We talk about team defense right there. Holding that edge and making him turn inside to where he's got help. And he stood his blocker up and made that happen, and that's what Coach O always talks about is that team defense.
3rd and a yard, and they'll empty the backfield, go 5 wide. You got to watch for Finley to run this here, maybe on a quarterback draw. And that's exactly what he's going to do, and he's going to get a first down, even though they held him to a short gain. He didn't have to get but a yard, and he did pick that up. Register and Aguero, I believe, on the stop there. But he'll get to the 33-yard line, picks up 2 yards, needed 1 for the first down.
Yeah, that's Kingston's first down of the game.
Holliger and Tipton will be split wide right this time. Walker is split left from the pistol. Osteen again right up the middle, looking for his blockers, and gets across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Pick up of 3 will bring up a 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, Ferguson knocked him off his feet right there, but not before he gets a pretty decent drive. And that's going to be
the final play of the first quarter already.
Yep.
This is a quick first quarter.
Yep.
7-0 Leopards. We're going to go to the other side of the 50, and then we'll be back after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football, and you're watching it here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 psi, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
So respect of the opponent, spectators, coaches, and officials is necessary at all levels of athletics and activity programs. At today's game, everyone's behavior should be characterized by generosity and genuine concern for others. Sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility, so do the right thing. Back to start the second quarter, Kingston with the ball. Have a 2nd down, 7 coming up, and Tipton headed west. No, that is it is Tipton headed out there, and the Leopards do a great job of stringing him out. He's not going to gain anything. The fumble, the Leopards say they have it. Let's see if they say he was down. Nope, Leopards got it.
Yep.
Fumble recovered, and the Leopards get it back on the Redskins side of the 50. That's a huge defensive play right there.
Yeah, it strung it out, and that was Price Stubblefield that slung him around, and the ball came loose when he went to tackle him, and the Leopards recover. So they're set up in great field position here on their own 33.
So at the Kingston 33.
Yeah,
Single receiver either side. Ferguson back in at running back. They'll give it to him over that right side. Again, dances through the hole, gets good yardage on first down, and they'll mark him about the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 on first down.
Yeah, just waiting for his blocks. Did a great job right there of letting the hole form and then hitting that thing hard. And he just runs so hard and is low to the ground. It's tough to bring him down.
Leopards again go wide receiver either side. Give it to Ferguson again, and this time gets stacked up. Manages to make something out of nothing there, though, and he'll be very close to a first down. It's just going to depend on the spot. And I think the official on the far side is signaling third down. They're marking him just shy. Nope, the guy on this side says first down.
Yeah, he's saying move it.
Yep, the guy on our side is saying first down, and they do move the chains. So give Ferguson 4 yards and a first down on something that really there's nothing there.
Yeah, Priest Williams who was kind of trying to block 2 guys out there and got them held up enough for Ty to find a hole.
Ramming just trying to get around that edge. Does. He's at the 15. He's at the 10.
He's in.
And he's in for the touchdown. 23 yards out.
Boy, that guy's got a gear and a half when he hits that edge.
I wasn't sure he was going to make the edge, and it's just like he's just, oh, wait a minute. I got another gear. Let's go.
Yeah, great job, great run, and he turned that corner, and there wasn't anybody catching him.
So a second touchdown of the night for Brody Ramming, both on the ground. 7-yarder the first time, 23 on that one. Ferguson on for the extra point try. Was good on his first one. We'll see how it happens this one. Aguero with the hold. The kick is up, and it is good. 10:45 left to go in the first half. Lindsay 14, Kingston nothing. We'll take a timeout. Come back after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football here on KBLP Live.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
So back here at Burford Field, the Leopards recover a fumble, which was a First National Bank turnover. And we'll find out who had that fumble recovery, but the Leopards will get $79 donated to Lindsay High School on behalf of whichever Leopard came up with that fumble recovery.
We'll have to go back and look at game film.
Yeah, game film, exactly.
Andrew couldn't help us out there.
Uh-oh. Ferguson with the kick. This one's high. Again, there's a fair catch called there by number 9. That is Reed Patterson. And the freshman sets Kingston up with first and 10, looks like about their own 35-yard line. So this first quarter, Glenn, or first half so far, has really been, other than the sack that hurt the Leopards back on that second drive, but the Leopards have had 2 drives, and the defense has looked really good here early.
Yeah, good sound defense is always a trademark this year for this 2022 version of the Leopards, and it's showing out tonight.
Finley from the shotgun has twins left, single receiver right. He'll give it to Osteen up the middle, and Osteen, not a lot of room, picks up a couple to the 37.
Yeah, Owen Symington and Shane Jones combined for that tackle, and Shane got him low and Owen got him high.
So make it 2nd and 8.
But this kind of tells you, you look at what they have done against other teams, and they've just gouged them for large plays, just play after play, and Leopards are having none of that tonight.
So Oliger and Tipton will go left. Osteen stays in the backfield. Finley from the shotgun. Leopards. Ferguson faking some pressure there, and we're going to get a timeout called by head coach Brad Hill. Is, again, not liking what he was seeing there. 9:52 left to go here in the first half. Leopards with a 14-0 lead. Send it over to JD. Some words from our sponsors. We're back with more from Burford Field. After this timeout, this is live coverage of Leopard football brought to you here on KBLP Live.
South Central Medical Center is a proud supporter of Lindsay Public Schools, and all of the staff and providers would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season. Go Leopards from everyone at South Central Medical Center.
Out of the timeout, second down and 8 for the Redskins. They go trips left, single receiver right. Finley from the shotgun. Back to pass. They try to set up the wide receiver screen. It's caught out in the flat and immediately dropped.
Great job.
That was Aguero, I believe.
Yeah.
Sammy McNeil on the reception out there, number 3, but
yeah, shed a block right there and then just quick first step, got on that guy and slung him to the ground for minimal gain, and that'll bring up third down. Kingston was 1 for 2 on third down in the first quarter.
Trips right, single receiver left. Finley's got Osteen in the backfield. And give it to, actually it's Tipton in the backfield, and tried to draw with Tipton and nowhere to go. Again, Childers and those guys up front absolutely closed that down. And
yeah, Childers held him up, and Ty Ferguson chopped him down now, leveled him right there. So great job. That'll force a punt here from the Redskins.
Loss back to the original line of scrimmage, back to the 35. Makes it now 4th down and 10. So we will see Finley back in punt formation. Register back at his own 30 to receive. High snap. He gets it down. Gets off a straight line punt. Good return for Register. He's at the 50, the 45, the 40. Dragging people across the 35, and he'll get down to the 32-yard line. Huge return right there.
Yeah, a late flag comes in. I'm not sure what that was for, but he was brought down there by Sammy McNeil.
So we'll see what the flag is here, because, again, that was at the end of the play. Let's hope this is not something on the Leopards that's going to back that up, because they've got it at the Kingston 31 right now.
Yeah, actually outran the punt. They punted from the 36, and he returned it all the way back to the 31.
So we've got a dead ball, unsportsmanlike, on the Leopards. That hurts. That's going to move the ball all the way back to the 46-yard line. So you had great field position. You still have it on the Kingston side of the 50, but you had it at the 31.
Yeah.
So that's that discipline. Got to play smart.
Yeah, we've had quite a few penalties, and that's something that Coach Hembry has emphasized over and over. That you can't have those things, especially when you get to playoff time.
Unofficially, I've got us with 4 penalties and 30 yards in penalties already.
Yep.
Vaughn checks in at running back. Leopards run bunch receivers left, 1 wide right. Ramming flips it out to Vaughn. Vaughn cuts inside the block, breaks another tackle, and puts his head down across the 40. And he'll get down to the 37-yard line and be very close to a first down, but I think he's about a yard short.
Yeah, great hard run right there. Broke 3 tackles before he got to number 12, Devin Tipton. And Tipton had to have some help to bring him down. But Priest Williams, we've been informed, is the one that got the fumble.
The fumble.
Yep.
Again, they'll go that bunch receivers left. Padilla wide right. Give it back to Vaughn, right up the middle. He'll have the first down and more as he'll push the pile across down to the 30. Again, I question these spots. He's laying at the 29-yard line, but they're spotting the ball at the 30.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll pick up 7 and a first down.
Yep. Good hard run again. That line is just blowing them out right now. And they've got Kingston's got some good-sized players up there, but they're no match for the Leopard line.
Same formation. This time Ramming keeps it himself. Gets to the edge, gets a block from Vaughn, gets around the edge. We're going to have a hold, though, I think, out there on the edge as a flag comes in there at the 27-yard line, 26.
Yeah, I think Seth may have got a little handsy out there, and happens out there on the edge in front of the official. It's hard for them not to call that.
And that's a hard block to make.
Yeah.
Try to push somebody backwards and not hold them when they see the ball coming, and you know it's behind you, but you don't know where it is behind you. And
Right.
They do. So
Right.
So that at the 27 will move the ball back to the 37-yard line. So this will make it a first down then and 17.
Mm-hmm.
Padilla again goes wide right. Register and Stubblefield will stay wide left. Vaughn in the backfield to the left of Ramming from the shotgun. Jones in the slot left. Fake it this time. Ramming back to pass. He's got a wide open Stubblefield. Got it! Touchdown! Price Stubblefield had to play defender and then go catch it, and he did a great job with it.
Great job, great setup, and he ran that post to perfection, and Brody put it right on him, and excellent job by Price coming down with it. Big play right there after that penalty.
So Leopards up 3 scores now. Ferguson on for his 3rd extra point try. High snap. Aguero gets it down. Kick is on the way. And it is good. Ferguson is 3 for 3. We haven't done that since week 1.
Yep.
21-0. Leopards on top. 7:13 left to go here in the first half.
Well, he's had 9 weeks of practice. So.
That's true. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back with more from Burford Field after this. You're watching and listening to Lindsay Leopard Football here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football is brought to you by the Lindsay United Methodist Church at 114 West Chickasaw Street. You're invited to come by this Sunday with Sunday school at 9:45 and weekly worship service beginning at 10:55. You can also tune in here for the live radio broadcast every Sunday morning at 11. Keep up with events and activities at lindsayumc.com. Here's to a blessed Leopard football season from everyone at the Lindsay United Methodist Church.
7:13 left to go. Quickly, we're going to go to Glenn for some scoring updates.
Yeah, CCS, 3 seed in our district playing the 2 seed, Holdenville, that's 9-1. CCS is up 21-14. Washington all over Atoka, 28-0 at the end of the first quarter. And then you've got Beggs and Rejoice Christian. It's 28-14.
High short kick. Fair caught out there by Logan Stevens for the Redskins, and so they will again set up shop inside their own 40, somewhere in the neighborhood of the 38, I believe. And make sure where they spot the ball there. So Kingston trailing 21-0 with 7:12 left to go here. This Leopard defense has absolutely shut down that high-powered offense.
Yeah, Frederick's still up 6-0 at halftime on Davis. Millwood, nobody's reporting that score, so.
Tipton in motion, fake the handoff. Finley keeps it himself right up the middle, and again, nowhere to go. And that was Priest Williams.
Yeah.
By the way, Priest Williams awarded that fumble recovery, so he will get that donation of $75 to Lindsay High School. $79. I say 5, didn't I? $79 to Lindsay High School on his behalf from the First National Bank. Finley. 2nd down and 8, rolling to his right, looking to pass, and he's got a receiver out there, well defended, and that is Cash Walker, the intended receiver, but right through his hands and incomplete.
Yeah, and he had to throw that thing in a hurry because he had Shane Jones and Wyatt April in there on him, and they run faster than he does.
Yep.
At least when he's got a football trying to pass it, they do.
So the ball at the 40-yard line is going to be 3rd down and 8 now off the incomplete pass. Leopard defense looking for a 3-and-out right here. Look to show some pressure. They do bring it right up the middle. A quick out pass is caught and then tackled short of the first down. And that is Walker on the reception out there. But, again, great coverage there to prevent the first down. They'll mark him shy of the 45 at the 44-yard line. So 4th and 3 here. Offense looking like it may stay out there again.
Yeah, Price Stubblefield They're just 1 for 4 on third down. Let's see if they try to make us jump or what right here, because
down 21-0. They may intentionally go for this one.
They are.
And they are. They're going to get, again, the zone read from Finley. And they had him, and he squeezed through. And I think they're going to mark him right at the 49, and that'll be a first down.
Yeah. Good run. That was a good run. And he picked his hole right there and kind of went off the left end. And they double-teamed Priest Williams, and Austin Hines had to come up and make the tackle.
So Osteen is in the backfield. They'll go Twins left. Finley now brings his tight end from left to right. Now, again, the keeper by Finley, and they'll wrap him up after a short gain into Leopard territory to the 48-yard line, pickup of 3.
Yeah, Ty Ferguson and Andon Register in there on the tackle.
This will bring up a 2nd down and 7. And actually, I'm off a couple of yards on mine. More like 2nd down and 6. Tipton this time, sweep right, and there's nowhere for him to go. And this Ferguson, who forced him back inside, and right there to clean it up was Childers and Aguero.
Yeah, great job of disciplined defense right there and making the tackle when you finally do get him in position. But they ran that same formation with that same motion, but this time handed off on the jet sweep. And there's several plays they can run off of that very same motion.
3rd and 6. Leopards again show pressure, and we're going to say just enough across the line there for Wyatt April.
In the neutral zone.
And they're going to give them the –
that's not going to be enough.
It's not going to be enough for a first down, though. It's still going to be 3rd down and a yard. They'll move it to the 42. So 3rd and 1.
43. They moved it to 42. Yeah, I'm backwards. I'm on the wrong end of the field.
We're on this side of the 50, Glenn.
There's an orange line there.
I know you've been off a couple of weeks. You'll get back into it. 3rd and a yard. Walker goes wide left. Tipton goes wide right. They'll line up 2 slots to the right. Finley from the pistol. And keeps it himself. Gets over the right side. He'll get a first down and then gets driven back hard there. Aguero and Ferguson teaming up for the tackle, but he'll get to the 39, pick up 3 and a first down.
Yeah, they're now 3 for 5 on 3rd down conversions.
Walker now comes right along with Tipton. Again, they'll stay tight end right, slot left. Osteen in the backfield. Now Tipton in motion right to left. This time they'll give it to him on the sweep. And Priest
job.
Williams from behind along with Aguero catches from behind, and he'll get to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, it's
just pick up a yard.
It's just amazing how fast Priest Williams is. And you stand next to him, he's a grown man now. And that kid, he can fly.
2nd down and 9, just a yard on the carry. Twins right, slot left. Osteen in the backfield with Finley. Finley rolling to his right, looking to pass, and it's caught. That is Walker, I believe, on the reception, and he'll have a first down at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, Ty Ferguson was right in there on a blitz and almost got to Finley.
So 3:05 left to go here in the first quarter. It's 21-0 Leopards, but Kingston finally kind of getting some offense going here. So if the Leopard defense can slow this down. Tipton in motion. Fake it to him. The zone read for Finley, and he'll get a couple to the 25, but that's it. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. It's the 8th carry of the night already for Finley.
Yeah, Shane Jones crashed in from his defensive end position to make that tackle, but short gain right there, gain of 3.
They'll bring McNeil and Oliger back in to wideouts. They'll line up 3 left, 1 right. Finley back to pass, looking out there. He's got his man out in the flat. That's McNeil. He'll have a first down and be inside the Leopard 15. Oh, they're going to mark him right at the 15-yard line. But that's a 10-yard reception and a first down.
Yeah, you can Austin Hines with the tackle there, but you can see Coach O motioning, trying to get his safeties over there on that trip side. We had 2 guys covering 3, and that's why the guy was so wide open.
Trips right this time. Finley from the shotgun. Back to pass, maybe the same thing other side. Now Finley takes off up the middle, and the Leopards corral him there just outside the 12-yard line.
Yeah, Ethan Childers caught him after a minimal gain of 2.
Clock down to 1:45. This is against Kingston, not in Kingston's favor here.
Yeah, they've
just got 1 timeout left.
Right, they used 2 earlier.
Finley from the shotgun, back to zone read on the quarterback draw, and he'll get down in close to the 5. They'll mark him at the 6. And that's going to be short of the first down. He's going to have 3rd down and about a yard to go. And the clock runs with 1:15 to go. Walker goes wide left. Oliger and McNeil are wide right. Tipton in the backfield with Finley. And give it to – it did.
Yeah.
Gave it to Tipton and no gain on the play, and that was number 28, Shane Jones, on the tackle.
Great job. Great job by Shane. And they're going to go for it right here, but it was still a great job.
4th and a yard, 45 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, look for Finley to keep this ball and try and make something happen up the middle.
Leopards look like they want to try to bring the house, and Kingston's going to call their final timeout. 37 seconds left. We'll keep it here. But this is a huge 4th down play here, and you're going to have to make sure this is where you really got to be disciplined now. You got to account for Finley. If they put Tipton in the backfield, you got to account for him. But Finley can throw the ball as well. So, I mean, this is where the field's kind of wide open, and they only have to get a yard. But this makes the difference now. You've just got 37 seconds left, and you don't have any timeouts left now.
Right. Yeah, you just used your last timeout. So that clock runs pretty fast. They've got this play. If they do get a first down and don't score, they probably got 1 play to get it in. Maybe 2, depending on if it's a pass play.
Well, if they run up to spike the ball and, it may get another one in.
Right.
So Leopard defense, huge task right here. It is 4th and a yard. They are at the Leopard 6-yard line. Walker will stay wide left. McNeil and Oliger go wide right. Tipton is in the backfield.
I'm still sending the house.
I am too. Bring them all.
Yeah, man up and send the house.
And they're going to do a quick snap, and they do the reverse. The pitch is behind
great
the intended. That was intended for McNeil, and he threw it behind him. He tried to run the trick play, and it didn't work. The Leopards get the ball back, and they can now just take a knee and run out this first half and take a 21-0 lead into the locker room.
I don't know. We got 3 timeouts left, Greg.
Hey, you think they might go for it?
Hey, I'm gonna run the ball, and if I pick up a chunk gain right here, I'm probably calling timeout.
Yeah, Raming is way back. I think he's just going to try to get at least 4 or 5 seconds off the clock here and then just take a knee.
Oh, they are.
And that is exactly what he does. And that'll do it. The Leopards have a 21-0 lead here at halftime, and they will start saying nobody was headed to the locker rooms yet, but now they will. Great first half for the Lindsay Leopards. And the Lindsay Leopard fans will see what our officially unofficial numbers look like here coming up at halftime. Glenn will be checking some scores. We've got more coming up here from Burford Field, so don't go away. The halftime coming up right after this timeout, and these messages right here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Rural Electric Cooperative is a proud member of the Lindsay community. REC is dedicated to providing dependable electric power to its customers and supports Lindsay High School in both academics and athletics with that same dedication. Good luck, Leopards, from everyone at REC in Lindsay.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you are not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
We are here at halftime. The Lindsay Leopards with a 21-0 lead over the Kingston Redskins, and Glenn is checking out some of our area scores. I will be getting together some of our officially unofficial stats from the first half. Glenn, you may have more details on this than I do since you have more connections at the school than I do, but I know our Lindsay cheerleaders competed this last week. I believe that was regional competition?
Yep, regional game day competition, and qualified for state once again. Finished third behind two private schools, so
awesome.
Number one in public schools in our region, but those private schools, just like in the regular competition, finished first and second. So
they'll be headed to a state competition. I'm assuming that's tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes. Good luck
Yep.
to the Lindsay Leopard cheerleaders as they travel to state competition tomorrow. We're going to bring you the Pride of Lindsay marching band here at halftime. I believe they've got a special number lined up for our veterans. We mentioned it is Veterans Day. Thank you to all of you who have served or serving our country, and we appreciate your service more than we can ever tell you we do. So we're going to put it out on the field, and we'll check in with the Pride of Lindsay marching band.
In honor of Veterans Day, the band will be honoring all our veterans who have so bravely served our nation. If you would please stand if you're able when your branches are displayed, so that you can be recognized for your service.
Come on down to Main Street to Sharon's Beauty Salon and let Courtney freshen up your look. Services include haircuts, hair coloring, perms, formal styling, waxing, and more. Call 405-756-6988 for your appointment, and good luck to the Leopards this football season.
Morris Motorsports in Chickasha, Oklahoma would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season.
For all your repurposed furniture and other treasure needs, check out Junkin' with Janet's booth at Backroads Boutique on Main Street in Lindsay. Mr. and Mrs. J would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards a great football season. Go Leopards!
The First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's football broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, a personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
We're back here at Burford Field here at halftime, 21-0 Leopards on top of the Kingston Redskins. And Glenn, that first half, really the Leopard offense did their thing, but you take your hats off. We'll get to the numbers in a second. The Leopard defense has been stellar here in this first half.
Yeah, definitely the story of the first half was the defense and how they contained that running game, that very, very good running game from Kingston. So that really put us in position. We got a turnover down here so we could get a two-play drive and score. So everything going really well, and it started with the defense there with the Leopards.
Yeah, the Leopards took the opening kickoff and took 14 plays. Had a 7-yard touchdown run for Brody Raming on that one. Took the early lead there with 6:28 to go. And then you mentioned it. We got the fumble. Price Stubblefield came up with that fumble recovery. So he gets the the $79 donation.
No, Priest Williams.
Priest Williams. I said
Williams.
Stubblefield. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm getting to the long run without I messed up on a while ago. Priest Williams gets the fumble recovery, and the Leopards are in business at the 33-yard line, and it only took them 3 plays from there on a 23-yard run from Brody Ramming. And then we force another 3-and-out for the defense, and then come back and go on a 46-yard drive. And did that one in just 4 plays and got the 37-yard touchdown pass that time from a ramming to Stubblefield. Stubblefield had the big run in there earlier in that drive that I was giving credit to the wrong guy for. So the offense has really just been stellar, but you still have to take your hat off to the defense. They've given the Leopards exactly what they needed. And that last drive from Kingston, they started their own 38. And literally ran nearly 7 minutes off the clock in that drive, went 16 plays, and it was the bad pitch that gave the Leopards the ball back on 4th and 1 from the Leopard 6. So that drive stalled, and the Leopards get it back after the turnover down, second knee, and send it to the locker room. But again, let's look at the numbers: 42 yards total rushing yards in that first half, and 31 of those do belong to Cleet Finley. But again, we read numbers off at the beginning of the broadcast. 178 yards, 189 yards, 150 yards. He averages probably well over 100 yards a game in rushing, and we've held him to 31 on 10 carries.
Yeah, and in those games too, he was averaging well over 10 yards a carry.
Yes.
And he's averaging 3.1 yards a carry tonight. So great job by the Leopard defense to hold that running game in check, and they have had a little bit of success throwing the ball.
6 of 7 throwing the ball, 41 yards, and it did not had the bad pitch back there, and the fumble. So, and the bad pitch, I guess it does count as turnover on downs. But the Leopard offense rolled up 136 yards on the ground. 49 of that from Brody Ramming. He's got 9 carries, 49 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He also threw for a touchdown, 36 yards on that one play for a Price Stubblefield on the reverse. Ferguson's got 5 carries for 22 yards. Vaughn came in, 4 carries, 29 yards for Jacob Vaughn. And I've got Ramming 2 of 3 passing, 49 yards, and he had that 37-yard pass to Price Stubblefield for the touchdown. But again, that's 185 yards of total offense compared to 83.
Yeah.
So the Leopards outgained everybody in the first half. Now, Kingston gets the ball to start the second half. That the Leopard defense is going to have to come back out, and we're going to have to see what adjustments these two teams make. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kingston put Finley back there and start trying to throw the ball around a little bit more. That's where they had their success, what little bit of success they had in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. The running game definitely is not working for them. They're going to have to make some sort of adjustments to get the ball down the field, and that's probably what they're going to do. So look for them to come out throwing it, or maybe some run-pass option where Finley has the option if nobody's open to take off and run.
That brisk north wind blowing across the field here, that'll make that pass game tough. So we'll see how that plays out here in the second half. Let's take another quick timeout. We'll go over and send it to JD for some words from our sponsors. We'll come back and go look at the area scoreboard, and we'll see what some of the scores we've got here. I think there might be a surprise or two on there, so don't go away. We're back with more here at halftime from Burford Field on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. I would like to invite you to join us for worship Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and for Bible class Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Our address is 1205 West Cherokee Street. The Lindsay Church of Christ is a group of imperfect people who love God, His Word, and each other. And we love this community so much, and we pray that all the students and teachers have a great school year. Come and join us at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Football season is here, and that means it's time to show off that school spirit with team apparel from Design It Screen Printing and Embroidery at 304 South Main in Lindsay. Design It can get you all geared up with t-shirts and caps, team uniforms, and also offers custom embroidery and screen printing. Stop by Design It at 304 South Main in Lindsay or call 405-756-3635. Go Leopards from all your fans at Design It in Lindsay.
This is Jared Thomas from the American Exchange Bank here in Lindsay. We at the American Exchange Bank have one goal, and that is to be a great hometown community bank that offers great customer service, a friendly face, and multiple loan products to meet your short and long-term financial goals. Come by and visit us at 402 South Main at www.aebank.us or now on your phone using our new mobile feature. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at halftime, again, the Leopards with a 21-0 lead, and we're going to go over to Glenn. Glenn's been going out and checking some of our various scores, and they're changing about as fast as you can write them down over there. But
right.
We'll see what you got here. What's going on?
Well, in Class 4A, Blanchard and Weatherford in a good one. Blanchard up 7-6 at half. In Class 3A, Tulsa Metro Christian is up 21-0 at the half. In Class 2A, there's a lot of scores here to talk about. Washington up on Atoka 34-7 at half. With 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, Beggs is up on Rejoice Christian, number 2 undefeated Rejoice Christian, 34-21. That is at Rejoice Christian. Davis and Frederick are tied 6-6 with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Millwood and Crossings Christian, the opponent of the winner of this game, is tied 22-22 at half. And Community Christian is up big, 35-14 at Holdenville with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. So a lot of 2A action there. Class A, Dibble is down 24-8 at Crescent at halftime, and Maysville 14-8 is down 7 minutes into the first quarter. I'm not sure if nobody's reporting or what, but I'm sure they're well past the first quarter there. But we can just go with what we see.
There you go. So I'm going to make this observation, and I realize that this is maybe made too much of a generalization. Davis is number 1 in 2A4. Mm-hmm. Frederick, who was number 4 in our district, is tied with them. Mm-hmm. You go to our number 3 team, which was Community Christian. They're actually beating the number 2 team by 35-14. Mm-hmm. And then you go to our game, and we're up big on their number 3 seed. And, of course, Washington beating Atoka handily. We would expect that. But maybe you go look at that. Maybe this district we were in is a whole lot tougher than what maybe the district that Davis and Atoka and Holdenville and Kingston had to play in.
Yeah, and Coach Hamry talked about that at the first of the year. He's like, a lot of people look at these teams that are in our district, they may not think very much of them, but I'm telling you, we've got some really, really good teams, and there's going to be a good team that probably doesn't make the playoffs, and that was probably Purcell.
Exactly.
So Purcell doesn't make the playoffs, but they weren't a slouch either. So obviously 12-7 game contest here. Leopards come out ahead against Purcell, but Purcell had a lot of things going for them.
Oh, absolutely. They've got some great athletes over there, Purcell, and again, that's a team that's watching tonight that probably is a lot better than some teams that are in playoff games right now. So,
right.
Well, that is some of our area teams and some of the scores that are going on with them. And again, we've got some obligatory things that we have to do as a part of the broadcast for our OSSAA broadcast. But in keeping with that, role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship. Let's start now. Good sports are winners, so remember, be a good sport and act properly. I remember that phrase. Mm-hmm. Everyone appreciates the good values portrayed by the acts of good sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility, so do the right thing. We're back with more of Lindsay Leopards versus the Kingston Redskins in the third quarter after this timeout, and we'll be back with the start of the third quarter with Kingston getting the ball right after this on KBLP Live.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a fourth generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay! Jake's Shortstop offers gas, snacks, ice cream, pizza, subs, wings, and the coldest drinks in town. Everyone at Jake's Shortstop says good luck to the Lindsay Leopards this football season.
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard football brought to you by Jerry Tucker Roustabout, providing all of your general oil field maintenance needs, including roustabout services, swabbing, crane services, rock hauling, and dirt work. Good luck, Leopards, from Jerry Tucker Roustabout.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
The Board of Directors, physicians, and employees of the Lindsay Municipal Hospital would like to take this time to recognize the Lindsay High School football team, the coaches, and players. Good luck, Leopards, from your fans at the Lindsay Municipal Hospital. And remember, if a medical emergency arises, call or visit the Lindsay Municipal Hospital, another Leopard supporter. The Aaron Springs Baptist Church is a proud supporter of the Lindsay Leopard football team and would like to invite you to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, Sunday morning worship services at 10:45, Sunday evenings at 6, and Wednesdays at 7. Good luck, Leopards, from everybody at Aaron Springs Baptist Church.
Dr. Mike Beckman and all of his staff at 301 South Main Street in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay High School football team good luck this season. To schedule your next eye exam, call Dr. Beckman's office at 405-756-4414. Operating hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 to noon on Friday. Call 405-756-4414 or stop by at 301 South Main in Lindsay. Go Leopards from everybody at Dr. Mike Beckman's office.
This broadcast of Lindsay Leopard football is brought to you by your friends at Physical Therapy Central, 301 East Cherokee Street in Lindsay. When you're ready to take that first step towards living a pain-free life, let Physical Therapy Central create a treatment plan just for you. Call 405-756-2324. Visit ptcentral.org or come by 301 East Cherokee in Lindsay. Good luck, Leopards, from Physical Therapy Central.
Hey, hey, it's Friday. Game day from Mr. J. Good luck, Leopards.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 psi, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
We're back to get the third quarter underway here at Burford Field in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Greg Peary and Glenn Shoemate here in this nice toasty warm press box along with the J.D. Scruggs.
Yeah, can you turn that heater up to like 74? It's on 72.
Andrew Lyon up on the press box.
Andrew's got a heater.
Probably fixing to be running down here to beat you up. Brianna Miller back at our studios. Big thank you to her as well.
She's toasty warm.
She's toasty warm. Mm-hmm. Ferguson has it teed up. And he'll send this one in the direction of Reed Patterson, and he'll fair catch that one about the 37-yard line. Mm-hmm. And that is where the Kingston Redskins actually
gave him a yard, 38.
To the 38.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 at Kingston. Let's see if that Leopard defense is still in form here. And, again, this is always – for me, this is always the nail biter. What adjustments, who made at halftime, and which one made the right ones and which one didn't.
Yeah, it's always huge. The first possession of the second half, whether you're on offense or defense, really sets the tone. So
they're going to go to a two-back set, wide receiver either side, and right up the middle goes Cleet Finley and runs right smack dab into, I think that was Ty Ferguson.
Yep.
Absolutely stood him up.
After a 2-yard gain.
So put it at the 40, 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, and this is the guy that, just gashes people. So.
And they'll stay with Osteen and Tipton both in the backfield. Wide receiver either side. Ratzliff in the slot right. From the shotgun, Finley calls for it. And they'll give it to Tipton, and he'll be wrapped up in the backfield. That's Manuel Aguero. Tripped him up first, and he got about 4 out to the 44-yard line, but it's still going to bring up a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, and Ethan Childers getting double-teamed and freeing up some of those other guys. But Ethan, they're gonna make him mad here in a minute.
It's not going to be pretty when they do.
No, it's not.
So McNeil and Oliger will go wide left along with Tipton. Walker is wide right, and in fact they'll empty the backfield as they'll also send Ratzliff out wide right. Back to pass. The pressure, he runs away from it, and they'll still. St. Jones tracks him down. The sack for the Leopards, and they'll force the punt as they'll, again, give him a pretty decent spot at the 37-yard line. Still a loss of 7. It'll be 4th and 11.
Yeah, and a huge statement right there coming out of the locker room and being able to shut down that passing game. You could tell that the Leopards had everybody covered over there with a safety too. So that's one of the adjustments that they definitely made at half.
Finley back in punt formation. And again, nearly got to that one. This is a short, wobbly punt, but it'll take a nice redskin roll, and it'll die at the Leopard 24-yard line. So the Leopard defense does their job. They forced the 3 and out. 9:55 left to go here in the third quarter. The Leopards will get their first chance of the second half. 1st and 10, they're on 24.
Yeah, and after only allowing Kingston 4 first downs in that first half, and 3 of them were on that final drive where they turned it over on downs right here. So great job of getting a 3 and out to start this second half.
Ferguson checks in at running back. Padilla, Stubblefield, and Register are all split left. Jones is also in the slot left. Ramming. Pitches to Ferguson. Cuts inside, and he'll get just across the 25 to the 26. So a couple there for Ty Ferguson will bring up a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, kind of good pursuit right there from Kingston around that edge. And the defensive end, we didn't get him blocked real well. That was number 69, Aiden Donnell on that tackle.
Ramming. Hands to Ferguson right up the middle. Again, some tough yards, but he'll get to the 31-yard line, pick up 5. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, good tough run. Makes it a makeable, very manageable 3rd and 4.
Yeah, I started to say I called it 3. It's actually more like 4.
Half.
Yeah, it's really closer to the 30 than it is the 31.
Yeah.
Padilla goes wide left. They'll use the trip bunch receivers to the right.
Yep.
Ramming, going to keep it himself, and tough.
Yeah, he got it.
But he's going to be close. They're going to mark him right at the 34, so I don't know.
Yeah.
And they're going to spot the ball where? So the guy spotting the ball runs all the way over and says, here's where my right foot is. Put it here, and it's a first down. Yeah. That is a nice run from Ramming, who just pushed the pile far enough to get that first down.
Yeah, and that's the Leopards' 8th first down, which, we're the ones that have been making the gashing plays. And when you have those big plays like that, just like on that 2-play touchdown drive, we had 1 first down,
Exactly. Stubblefield checks out. Priest Williams checks in. He'll line up to the right. Jones to the left. Give it to Ferguson. Looks for the hole. Dances outside. Breaks a tackle. He's at the 40. And Tipton will wrap him up at the 41. That's a nice open field tackle from Devin Tipton for Kingston.
Yeah, he juked number 33 and or number 3. He's still looking for his shoes, I think. But he went whoop, and he was gone.
Pick up a 7 for Ferguson, makes it a 2nd down and 3 now from the Leopard 41. 7:50 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. 21-0 Leopards on top. Ramming from the shotgun, fakes the pitch to Ferguson, gets outside. He's to the 45, and he runs over Tipton and gets brought down just shy of midfield by number 35. That is Jacoby Jackson on the tackle, but the Leopards will get the first down out near midfield. In fact, I think they're going to put it right at the 50.
Yeah, great run right there. Kind of outran his blockers a little bit there. If he'd have waited for Shane to get on around there a little bit further, he might have been able to pick up a few more, but Brody's such a big, strong runner. He's not going to shy away from contact.
1st and 10 at midfield for the Leopards. Pitch it to Ferguson, headed right. Cuts up inside. He gets into Redskin territory, and he'll get to the 45-yard line, bring up a 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, Eli Oliger, number 8 out there. He got the whoop move that time. That just, where'd he go?
Where'd he go? He was here just a second ago.
Yeah. I was fixing to tackle him, and then he's not here.
So Stubblefield and Padilla will be split left. Register will go wide right. Ferguson stays in at running back. Ramming from the shotgun. 2nd down and 5. And he'll call the no number right up the middle, and second effort's going to get him close.
Yeah.
He'll be about 2 yards short at the 42. But again, that's just pure second effort right there.
Yeah, that'll bring up another 3rd down on this drive. We executed the first time and got the first down on 3rd down, and that made us 3 for 4 on the game. Haven't been a lot. We haven't went to 3rd down a whole lot.
That's very true. Again, Ramming over that right side where the bunch of receivers were at, and he'll get across the 40 to the 39, and he'll have the first down as he picks up 3 more yards. And these kind of drives are exactly what the Leopards need. And as they mark him right at the 40, they're still going to give him the first down. But, boy, they're not real generous with those spots tonight.
No.
But, again, they'll give him the first down. But that is these long drives take all the time off that clock, especially if you can put a touchdown on the end of it.
Yeah, and it keeps their offense off the field. So
Ramming again on the quarterback keeper, gets tripped up, falls forward, and looks like he'll make it to about the 36.
We got a late flag coming in there.
And we'll see what this is.
Oh, I think it's sideline warning on Kingston. That was number 11 grabbing him by that's Delton Osteen. Grabbed him by the ankle.
Pick up a 4 that time for Ramming. Make it 2nd down and 6. Again, the ball at the Kingston 36-yard line.
Uh-oh.
Register wide right. Padilla wide left. Williams checks in at tight end left. Jones tight end right. In the backfield, ramming hands to him. Right up the middle goes Ty, and he'll be short of the first down by a couple. That's exactly where they spot this. Looks like they're going to put it at the 32. So pick up a 4 is going to bring up a 3rd down and 2.
Yep.
I'll go 2 wide left, 2 tight end look. We got nobody covering these 2 receivers out here.
Right now they got
him out there ramming, though, on the quarterback draw.
Yeah.
And he'll get the first down as he'll cross the 30 down to the 28-yard line. Picks up 4 and a first down.
Yep. That's a 4th first down on this drive, just matriculating down the field.
Matriculating.
Going to
Is that a real word, or did you make that up?
No, that's a real word.
Okay.
Going to 3rd down and executing. And
this time Ferguson know where to go. That was good coverage that time. I think that was big number 69 that came in. That's Aiden Donnell.
Yeah.
And Donnell tracks him down. No gain on the play that time for Ferguson. This will bring up a 2nd down and 10. This is probably the longest 2nd down play we've had all night.
Yep.
Williams stays in, and he'll be at that tight end left. Jones tight end right. Ferguson in the backfield. Padilla will be split left along with Stubblefield. Back to pass. They throw the fakes the wide.
He is.
He's wide open.
Oh,
and he just couldn't come up with it. It was underthrown. I think that wind really got a hold of that.
Yeah.
But that was a great adjustment down there by Padilla. He nearly came up with that.
Yeah, throwing right into the teeth of that wind and kind of slowed that ball down a little bit because Seth had about 5 yards on that guy before the ball was thrown.
I was just sitting here thinking this is the perfect time to find Shane Jones because you know they're not expecting him over the middle from that tight end spot. He or Priest Williams, either one. But now you've got 3rd and 10. Again, you're at the Kingston 28-yard line.
Yeah, and you're in 4-down territory, so you're looking for 2 plays to get that 10 yards.
Fake it to Stubblefield, and right up the middle goes ramming, breaks to the outside. He's at the 20 and gets run out of bounds at the 18-yard line. He'll be very close to a first down, and they'll give it to him.
Yep.
10-yard run for Brody Ramming. That was his 16th carry of the night.
Yeah, we're now 4 for 4 on 3rd down this play or this drive, and 5 first downs.
We've got more first downs this drive than the Kingston had the whole first half.
Yep.
Trips right. Ramming from the shotgun. Give it to up the middle. Got a big hole. He breaks to the outside. Just 10-5. Touchdown. Ty Ferguson 18 yards out.
Yeah, you could tell that defense of Kingston's really getting wore down. That's another good thing about these long, sustaining drives is it really wears on that defense.
Yeah, absolutely. So Ty Ferguson's 12th carry of the night. He's got 18 yards and a touchdown on that one. Puts the Leopards up 27-0 with the extra point to come. Now Ty on for the kick. And that one headed up, and it is good. He is 4 for 4 tonight.
Yep.
And the Lindsay Leopards have a 28-0 lead.
Oh, we got a flag.
Oh, hang on. Let's see what the flag is.
They're hollering everybody back.
Or chop block on the Leopards. Ouch.
If I'm them, I'm moving it back and making them kick it.
Make them kick again.
Yeah.
And let's see what they decide to do here. Everybody's
going to
enforce it on the kickoff, maybe?
Yep. They're going to enforce it on the kickoff. Yeah,
so the 1 point doesn't matter as much as the field position, maybe.
Right.
3:21 left to go here in the the third quarter. Leopards on top. And what has been really just a very well-scripted game by this Leopard coaching staff. I mean, the guys have just executed everything they needed to here.
Yeah, and the offense has been amazing. They can go and get big chunk plays, or they can do what they did right there and get 5 first downs and sustain a drive and run about. How long do you keep time of possession?
So that drive there took 6.5 minutes off the clock.
6.5 minutes, that's huge.
Yep. So the Leopards will now have to kick from their own 25 as they enforce that chop block, that 15-yarder. So this gives Kingston a chance to get some really good field position here.
Hey, onside right here. They'll never expect it.
There you go. No. Ferguson kicks this one a little bit deeper. It goes back to near the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
But that is say hello to Mr. Dutton Taylor, as he is absolutely Johnny on the spot there and absolutely held them to about a 5-yard return. And the 45-yard line is where Kingston will start their next drive with 3:17 left to go here in the third quarter. They trail 28-0. Finley comes in from the sideline with the play. And now they'll send McNeil wide right along with Oliger. From the shotgun, Finley back to pass. Double move for Walker, and they've got him at the 20, at the 10, at the 5, touchdown. I don't see any laundry, and they go for one play. They get the field position and the double move over on that far side from number 25, Cash Walker, and he goes in for a 55-yard touchdown.
Yeah, and Shane Jones got held. He was barreling down on the quarterback right there, and the Kingston guy grabbed him and pulled him backwards, and they didn't call it. But that might have been a 28-0 oversight.
That could be. And we watched the kicker warming up. He's a very good kicker. He can kick them from a ways out there. That is the number 15, Jamie Lewis. 3:07 left to go here in the third quarter. Kingston has closed the gap. It's 28-7 now. We're back right after this timeout. This is live coverage of Leopard football brought to you here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
South Central Medical Center is a proud supporter of Lindsay Public Schools, and all of the staff and providers would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season. Go Leopards from everyone at South Central Medical Center.
.307 left to go here in the third. Kingston has answered. It's finally up. 3:07. Yeah.
Terry Thomas, yeah.
Bad call.
Bad call.
Didn't get that hold there, did they?
Yeah.
High, deep kick taken at the 15. It's right up the middle. Look out. It breaks a tackle at the 35, at the 40. Here goes Dutton Taylor at the 50, the
He's
40,
gone.
the 30,
One
the
guy
20, the 10, the 5, touchdown.
And
we're going to get a flag. Block in the back.
Yep, we blocked him in the back.
Dutton Taylor took that 75 or 80 yards to the house.
85 yards.
85.
Yep.
But it's coming back on a block in the back that happened just before he got to the end zone.
Yeah. He did. We did.
That one was a good call.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
Hey, what a return from Dutton Taylor, though.
Yeah, that guy,
he's amazing.
Yeah, and he's just working himself into playing time. We talked about that in the coach's show, too, that some of these guys that, like Dutton Taylor, that have taken advantage of their opportunities and the experience they got and their performances have gotten them on special teams and gotten them in situations where it's not necessarily mop-up duty.
Well, they'll move the ball back to the 18-yard line, so the Leopards still in great shape. They start in the red zone with 2:53 left. But, Glenn, I said to you off the air before we came after that break, I said, we got to go answer now. Mm-hmm. We let Kingston have the big play and score. We got to go answer. There's your answer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ramming to Vaughn. Vaughn around that right side. And he'll get down close to the 10-yard line. I think they're going to mark him at the 12. He'll pick up 6 on that.
Yep.
And bring up a 2nd down and 4.
Great job. Great kick-out block right there by the tight end on that side. I think that was Priest Williams over there.
Padilla will come to this side as register, and Stubblefield will go wide right. Ramming from the shotgun, Vaughn in the backfield, man in motion, give it to Vaughn right up the middle, big hole. He puts his head down across the 10. And again, let's see where they spot him. Looks like it'll be about the 8-yard line.
Yep.
So pick up 4 more and bring up a
first down.
Make sure they gave him the 8.
Yep.
And they did. So 1st and goal from the 8.
I think you're going to see Jacob Vaughn again right here.
You think?
Yeah.
Twins right. Vaughn up the middle and breaks a tackle. He's inside the 5 and fighting, but he won't get further than the 3. So give him 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3.
Yeah, it takes 4 of them to bring him down there.
He is so strong, and he runs so hard. Downhill. Vaughn's just the opposite of Ferguson. Ferguson will run hard, but then bounces around, and Vaughn just runs over you.
Yeah.
He said, get out of my way.
Yeah.
2nd and goal from the 3. Again to Vaughn. Avoids one tackle and gets drugged down again, shy. Looks like about the 1.5. So I'll have a 3rd and goal for the Leopards.
Now bring up a 3rd down. The Leopards are 4 for 4 this quarter on 3rd down.
Vaughn checks out. Ferguson checks in. Padilla goes wide left. They'll go to that 3-back set to the right for Ramming. Ramming follows him right into the end zone untouched. Brody Ramming with the 2-yard touchdown run.
I'd say
His
that's
3rd of the night.
I'd say that's a 3rd down conversion.
Exactly. So Brody puts it in the end zone. The Leopards with the answer make it 34-7, and Ferguson will line up for the extra point try.
Oh, my goodness.
And Ferguson, the kick on the way, and it is good. 39 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Leopards back up on top by 28. It's 35-7. Lindsay, we're back after this timeout on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard football is brought to you by the Lindsay United Methodist Church at 114 West Chickasaw Street. You're invited to come by this Sunday with Sunday school at 9:45 and weekly worship service beginning at 10:55. You can also tune in here for the live radio broadcast every Sunday morning at 11. Keep up with events and activities at lindsayumc.com. Here's to a blessed Leopard football season from everyone at the Lindsay United Methodist Church.
39 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 35-7. Leopards on top of the Kingston Redskins, and Ferguson has it teed up for Lindsay. That was a 5-play drive, 18 yards after the huge return from Dutton Taylor. Ferguson, longer kick this time. That is picked up
Dutton
by
Taylor again.
Sammy McNeil. And again, not much after the catch, and he'll be dropped somewhere in the neighborhood of the 37 or 38-yard line. That's where they put it down. Looks like the 38.
Yeah, Dutton Taylor came in flying to make that tackle again. Guys all over the place.
All over
Greg.
the place.
It's everywhere. Maybe we can get him bring us some hot chocolate.
In between plays down there, Dutton,
Yeah.
would you please? Because he could get to the concession stand, get up here, and get back down there probably before they snap the ball.
Probably.
Twins left, Walker the lone receiver right. Finley works from the shotgun. 1st and 10, they're on 38-yard line. Low snap, he's back to pass, gets pressured, rolls to his left, and then just threw in the direction of Osteen out there just to get rid of the ball and save the sack.
Yeah, Shane Jones once again was barreling down on him this time. Nobody there to hold him, so
there you go.
He had to get rid of it.
Second down 10 now for the Redskins. Again, they're on 38-yard line.
Yeah, they're pretty much forced to pass the ball, not because that's what they do best, but because that will stop the clock on incompletions.
Again, McNeil goes left along with Oliger. Walker, the lone receiver, right. Osteen in the backfield. And the Leopards jump. They go to the hard count.
Aiden Ramage, he knew it.
And they did really well after those first 3 or 4 penalties. The Leopards settled down. They did get the 10-yarder for the block in the back a while ago, but that 5-yard will make it now a second down and 5 and move the ball out to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and you like your guys to be aggressive so you can overlook some of those, but, you get playoff time, you got to be controlled, be disciplined.
Empty backfield for Finley. Now he'll bring McNeil in motion, fake it to him. He'll take it right up the middle himself, and he'll get close to a first down. The Leopards do a good job of wrapping him up. And I believe that is number 10, Ryan Horton that came up off the bottom of that pile. But they'll give him the first down at the 48-yard line, so that 5-yard run.
Yeah, and that's their first down here in the second half and only their 5th first down on the game.
Again, they'll go 4 wide as Tipton moves out to the right along with Walker. Finley, and they're going to have a timeout called here, as that's to be the final play. Actually, not timeout, but the final play of the third quarter. 35-7 Leopards. Fourth quarter coming up. Stick around. You don't want to miss the end of this one. We're back after this. Live coverage of Leopard football is brought to you right here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Rural Electric Cooperative is a proud member of the Lindsay community. REC is dedicated to providing dependable electric power to its customers and supports Lindsay High School in both academics and athletics with that same dedication. Good luck, Leopards, from everyone at REC in Lindsay.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake here as Kingston now has a 1st and 10, their own 48. Finley's back to pass. Throws it out to the outside, out of bounds, actually. The catch made over there by Eli Oliger, but out of bounds. I need to apologize. We described a great kickoff return from Dutton Taylor. Y'all didn't get to see it. I think something happened. We tripped a breaker up top where the camera's plugged in, and so the camera was not working. So I'm sorry y'all missed that great return from Dutton Taylor because it was awesome. But Finley with twins either side this time. Back to pass. Gets pressured, rolls to his left, still looking downfield. He's just going to try to make something happen, and he'll duck out of bounds.
Easy.
And got to be easy over there. He was headed out of bounds. Thankfully, there was no laundry thrown on that. But that is, again, the legs of
Shane Jones running down.
Cleet Finley.
Oh.
Yeah. But you're correct. Shane Jones runs him down. Cleet Finley took nothing and got it all the way down to the Leopard 46-yard line. Yep. But it still brings up a third down here. And, again, the quarterback keeper, and the Leopard's going to stop him. He is not going to get
Bryce
there.
Stubblefield read that all the way and crashed down and made the tackle for the stop. But they're going to go for it on 4th down here. They're 0 for 1 so far on 4th down.
4th and 3. This is a long 4th down. But, again, you're down 35-7 and you're in the final stanza. You're going to have to do something here.
Yeah.
Twins either side. Empty backfield for Finley. He'll bring McNeil in motion, fake it to him, and over the middle he's got a wide-open Osteen. and he'll get it at the Leopard 20-yard line, and they bring the house, and there was nobody back there to stop Delton Osteen.
Yeah, almost got to him, but that'll be their second first down here in the second half, and move the chains and keep their hopes alive. That, I mean, you're 4 scores down, you score right here. There's still a lot of time on the clock.
Low snap. Finley gets it out into the flat, caught out there by Tipton, and he'll get run out of bounds.
Yeah, he throws a pretty nice ball.
He really does. He's got a good arm.
Yeah.
Again, I watched the highlight films. He's got a decent arm, but the Leopards have just not given him time to throw tonight. The play goes to the 11-yard line, so it's basically second and a yard here. And Finley calls his own number. He'll have the first down easily.
Yeah, Priest Williams with the tackle on that one.
So first and goal for the Redskins at the Leopard 8-yard line.
Millwood up 34-29 right now on Crossings Christian.
They'll now go 4 wide left, 1 wide right. Finley with the empty backfield, and they'll throw the back shoulder throw for an easy touchdown. That should have been an offensive push-off right there.
Yeah.
Walker easily separated himself for that, and the official just says, no, it's a touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was maybe that's a 35-7 no call.
Yeah.
But
yep.
Again, that one was an easy one there that should have probably been called.
Yeah, CCS is up 49-14 now with 7 minutes to go in the game. Frederick up 12-6 is a final. Frederick knocks off the number 9 ranked team.
Extra point from Lewis is good, but we have a flag on the play, so hang on. And we'll see what the call is here. And there's going to be an illegal procedure on Kingston, so they're going to back him up and make him retry?
No, Coach Hembry saying we want it on the kickoff.
And I missed whether the kick was good or not.
It was good.
So if the kick was good.
Yeah, it was good.
So that would make it 35-14 then with 10:23 left to go here in the ball game. Let's send it back to hang on. We are headed back out on the field now.
Maybe now we changed our mind.
Yeah, maybe if we realized the kick was good, now you're going to take that point back off the board and make them try it again. So the Y-Hat comes over to talk to Coach Embry. And I think we are going to back him up and make a try it again.
Mm-hmm.
So move the ball back to the 8-yard line. So now Lewis will have to kick from the 15, which is no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Distance is not an issue. Just hope the wind is what messes it up. It's on the way, and nope, actually was blocked.
Mm-hmm.
That is Ryan Horton who came up with it on the block, so that turns out to be a great call for Coach Embry and take that point off the board. 10:23 left, 35-13, Leopards with the lead. We'll send it over to JD, take a timeout. We're back after this. Live coverage of Leopard football is brought to you by KBLP Live.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
10:23 left to go in the ball game. 35-13, Leopards on top. Glenn, you got a couple of finals there.
Yeah, Frederick, the 4 seed out of our district, beats the number 1 seed and ranked number 9, Davis, 12-6.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Lewis, the high short kick, and it's taken at the 25, right up the middle at the 40, the 45, the 50. Ryan Horton to the 30, and he's in Redskin territory at the 25-yard line. I think they're going to mark him actually at the 26, but another huge return by the Leopards.
Yep. Great job. Great run right there by Ryan.
So 1st and 10, Lindsay. They will be at the Kingston 26-yard line. 10-14 left in the ball game.
Yeah, Millwood is up 34-29 with 11 minutes to go in that game.
So here comes the Leopard offense. See if they can put another one on the board here. And Dutton Taylor checks in at running back.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about him working his way into that role.
Mm-hmm.
And give it to him. Jet sweep around the outside. Gets to the edge but can't get around it. Takes 3 of them to bring him down.
Yep.
And he might have gotten a yard to the 25 and maybe a couple, looks like, to the 24 to bring up a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, good hard run right there on the jet sweep. They had a lot of pursuit on that, but he still managed to pick up 3.
Yep, they did move him down to the 23-yard line.
Yep.
2nd down and 7. Again, Taylor the lone setback. Brings Stubblefield in motion. Fake it to him. Give it to Taylor right up the middle. Look out. He's at the 10 to the 5. Touchdown. Dutton Taylor. 23 yards out.
Yeah, he's so fast. He hit that hole. He was gone.
So Dutton Taylor comes in, carries the ball twice, has 35 yards and a touchdown. I've reversed my numbers there. How about 26 yards and a touchdown?
Oh, they need a guard. There's a guard, number 60 going in there, Aaron Rivera. And trying to get the kicking tee, I think.
So wait a minute, guys. We weren't expecting to score that fast.
Yeah. Yep.
Still got plenty of time on the play clock before we have to get this one underway. Aguero, the holder. Ty Ferguson with the try. Good snap. Good hold. Kick is up on the way, and it is good. 9:33 left in the ball game. 42-13. Leopards on top. Take a timeout. Come back right after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football. Brought to you by KBLP Live.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
It's in the 4th quarter now.
9:33 left in the ball game. A 23-yard run from Dutton Taylor, who went untouched into the end zone. And Ty Ferguson's, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 5th straight? 6th straight. Extra point try.
7th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 7.
No, that's 6.
It is 6.
It is
yeah,
6.
6.
Yeah.
You're trying to mess me up.
42
Glenn. You're the
divided by
math guy.
7 is 6.
You're the math guy.
I was doing, well, I'm not used to dividing by 7. I'm used to dividing by 8.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
High, short, fair caught by Eli Daughtry. That was not what Ty Ferguson intended to do.
Well, that wasn't Ty. That was Aguero.
Was that what Aguero? Okay.
Yeah, that was Aguero, and I think he just mishit it.
He did.
So
it was not what the intended to kick would do, but right at midfield is where Kingston will take over. Again, 9:33 left to go. Actually, they're on 49 now.
Mm-hmm. Maysville within 2, 30-28, with 5 minutes to go in that ball game in Class C at Wilson Henrietta.
Finley rolls to his right, being chased and nearly picked off. What a hustle out there for, is that Horton? Ryan Horton nearly had that one, and also Wyatt April nearly had him a sack, and we've got a flag back there where the ball was thrown. So let's see what this is. We're going to get a personal foul, roughing the passer on the Leopards. Ouch.
I didn't watch what happened there. I was following the ball.
After he threw it, I didn't think anybody actually got to him. Again, I was watching the receiver, so apparently somebody lowered the boom on Finley after he had gotten rid of the ball, so the Leopards will get another 15-yarder added to their list of penalties on the night.
Move it to the 36.
So 1st and 10 now for the Redskins at the Leopard 36-yard line. McNeil will go wide right along with Oliger. Walker, the wide receiver, left. Tipton in the backfield. Finley will work from the shotgun. 1st and 10. Low snap, back to pass. And right over the middle, again, a lot of traffic right there. Horton was there.
Yeah.
And
the back judge right there line judge was kind of in the way too.
Landon Poole in the middle of that mix as well, as he's checked in that middle linebacker spot. So I'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Redskins. Again, they're at the Leopard 36-yard line. Twins right, Walker the lone receiver left, Finley from the shotgun. And they'll do the trap, and they've Tipton nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And that was Ethan Childers.
And Wyatt April, both of them hit him. And
he's not getting up real quick. And Tipton will actually stay down. That was a pretty big hit there from Childers. But
Perkins Tryon beats Marlowe 49-0.
Ouch.
Marlowe was ranked number 10. Perkins Tryon ranked number 5. That's a tough matchup in the first round.
No kidding.
Metro Christian beats Pauls Valley 41-14 is the final, which is ironically exactly what the Daily Oklahoman
predicted
it to be, 41-14.
Somebody will take credit for that.
Yep.
Hey, good news, Devin Tipton on his feet walking off the field. That's a good sign. Even though unless a miracle happens, looks like this may be the final game of the year for this Redskin team. But Tipton, great athlete. I'm sure he's probably part of that Redskin basketball as well.
Mm-hmm.
So the loss goes back to the 41-yard line. It's a loss of 5. So this is going to bring up a 3rd down now and 15.
Eufaula just beats Henrietta. That would be a possible 3rd-round matchup. Eufaula beats Henrietta 14-12.
Twins either side for Finley. He's back to pass, has some time, throws, got a man wide open over there. That's Oliger. And Oliger gets out of bounds inside the 30. In fact, they'll mark him just about the 26-yard line. And that's very, very close to a 1st down. In fact, they'll give it to him. So the 15-yard stop route converts the 3rd down and gives Kingston a 1st and 10, the Leopard 26. Clock rolls with 8:40 left in the ball game. Actually, it just stopped because he did get out of bounds. 8:41 left. Trips left, single receiver right for Finley. Back to pass again. Looking to his left. And again, here, great break on the ball right there. And was that Guerrero?
Yeah, that's Guerrero.
Nearly stepped in front and picked that one off, but it will fall incomplete.
Community Christian CCS beats Holdenville 49-14 at Holdenville.
Second down and 10 for the Redskins. They're at the Leopard 26. The incomplete pass stops the clock with 8:36. Of course, Lindsay leading 42-13. Walker goes wide right, trips left. Back to pass. They go the double move, throws to the end zone, back shoulder.
Wow.
It is caught. Tell you what,
that was a good
I mentioned
catch.
Cash Walker is a great receiver, is his favorite to go to. And that was another huge reception there as he adjusted for that pass and came back and catches it for the touchdown.
Yeah, great adjustment right there. And you can't say too much. It was great coverage. You were all over him. But
it was like the 55-yarder. I mean, it was a great throw and a great play. So it's his second touchdown of the night. Lewis on for the extra point try, and this one is good. 8:29 left to go in the ball game. Kingston refusing to go away. They now trail the Leopards 42-20 in the fourth quarter. We'll send it over to JD, take a timeout. We'll come back with more live coverage of Leopard football right here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Morris Motorsports in Chickasha, Oklahoma would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season.
Come on down to Main Street to Sharon's Beauty Salon and let Courtney freshen up your look. Services include haircuts, hair coloring, perms, formal styling, waxing, and more. Call 405-756-6988 for your appointment, and good luck to the Leopards this football season.
Lewis is teeing it up for the Redskins as 26-yard touchdown pass from Cleet Finley to Cash Walker, and the extra point from Lewis is up and good.
Maysville beats Wilson Henrietta, comes from behind, and wins that contest 36-30.
Wow.
So congratulations to Dace Lemieux. I will be interviewing you again next week.
Absolutely. That's awesome. Congrats to the Warriors.
Yep.
And Sidewinder and Horton will grab this one at the 15.
Oh, big hole.
The 20-25 to the 30, breaks to the left, 35, 40, and then gets brought down at the 42-yard line. So Leopards with good field position. Again, tell you what, this kick return team has done great things tonight.
Yeah, some great run backs from Dutton Taylor and Ryan Horton.
So 1st and 10 Leopards, their own 42 with 8:20 left to go in the ball game. They still lead 42-20. And Austin Hines has checked in at the quarterback spot. So it looks like the Leopards bringing a lot of their second team back in there. Ethan Jones is split wide left. And Caden Klingman in the backfield at running back. And he'll get the ball right up the middle. Actually, that's Dutton Taylor.
Yeah, that's Dutton Taylor.
I saw Klingman. I thought maybe I misunderstood what I thought I saw. As Taylor gets the ball to the 43-yard line, picks up a yard, 2nd down and 9. Jones will now split wide right, along with Aguero. Taylor will move over to the left side of Hines as he works from the shotgun. 2nd down and 9. High snap. Fake the pitch to him. Hines keeps it himself around the right side. Cuts back inside. Flags fly. And the area where you would probably expect a holding call here.
Yep.
And signal is, another chop block on the Leopards. Oh, I'm sorry. Now he turns around and points it over toward Kingston. So now I'm confused.
Yeah, me too.
What are we calling here? Well, they are marking it off against Kingston.
Yeah, that'll be a 1st down for the Leopards.
They'll move it all the way to the 40-yard line.
That's a 15-yarder. I didn't know a chop block was 15 yards.
So that moves it to the Kingston 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Aguero and Dodd are split right. Ethan Jones is split left. Taylor in the backfield. Priest Williams in there at the tight end. He'll be on the right. Pistol formation for Hines. High snap, fakes the handoff to Taylor, heads to the right, and going to get dropped for the loss.
Yeah, I think
Dutton Taylor went one way and Austin Hines went the other.
Yeah, he I don't know who messed up, but I think that was supposed to be a handoff to Dutton Taylor, and somebody went the wrong direction. Either Austin turned the wrong way or Dutton went the wrong way.
So a loss of 5 on the play. So I get a second down and 15 now. Ethan Jones goes wide right. Landon Poole is in there on that line along with Hannibal Hines. Like I see Aiden Scruggs over here on this right tackle.
3 minutes to go in the game. Millwood's up 34-29.
Taylor on the jet sweep headed left and breaks a couple of tackles and then gets gang tackled.
No, he's
still going.
Yep, gets back the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, gets back to the 42, so he'll pick up 4. Almost 5 yards. Bring up a 3rd down and 10 now for the Leopards. And again, with six minutes to go in the ball game, right now the Leopards just want to get that clock to run out. Who else I missed up there on that line? Colton Hines, 66, stays in there.
Mm-hmm.
And 59 I have not gotten yet, Aiden Ramage.
Mm-hmm.
So Twins right, single receiver left, and now we'll get a timeout called for the Leopards. 5:31 left to go here in the ball game. 42-20, Leopards on top, and again fulfilling our obligations. I can't even say it. Your ticket to the football game here tonight is a privilege to watch youngsters learn while participating. One of the lessons taught to players is one spectators can follow as well, and that is one of good sportsmanship. Unruly behavior is unacceptable in the classroom, and on the athletic field or court is a classroom. Sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility, so do the right thing. So 42-20. 5:30 left to go in the ball game. The Leopards looking like they're going to hang on to this one. Hines sends 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Big 3rd down here, 3rd and 10, long 10. Bring Aguero in motion, high snap. Hines keeps it himself, and not much to go there. He'll get a couple to the 40, and that's about it. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 8. See if the Leopards choose to punt this one. They will. The punt team heads on the field.
Yeah, Washington is a final now, 54-7 over Atoka.
They will send Oliger and Finley back deep for this punt, although they fake it, pitch it up inside, Stubblefield, he's at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown off the fake. What a job for the Leopards, as that one pretty much puts the nail in the coffin with 4:48 to go.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Great call right there. Great execution. Price Stubblefield can fly now.
Absolutely he can. So now they will come out for the extra point try. Aguero looks like he'll be attempting this one. 4:48 left. The Leopards with a 48-20 lead now, and I think they're going to have to call a timeout to get the kick team ready to go here since they're not using the first string here. So Leopards looking like they will move to round 2 next week against Millwood if that holds out. Millwood.
Yeah, still showing 3 minutes to go in the game. Are you watching that, Kevin?
Wait, you expect Kevin to?
Well, Millwood's live streaming their game, and
nobody's reporting it on Squirtle, right? So we have to go to that. So, but I want to say a big thank you again to Andrew, ESPN Lion, upstairs on the camera in this cold north wind all night. J.D. Scruggs running the laptop for us. Brianna Miller back at our studios. And, of course, Paige Sutherland and all the work she does behind the scenes on our graphics and things. So now the Leopards come out and get ready to try this extra point. And actually, I think
Parker Dotson is going to be kicking.
High snap. Dodson approaches, and this one goes right straight up in the air and no good. 4:48 left to go in the ball game. 48-20, Leopards on top. We'll send it back over to JD. We'll take a timeout and come back for more Lindsay Leopard football presented right here on KBLP Live.
For all your repurposed furniture and other treasure needs, check out Junkin' with Janet's booth at Backroads Boutique on Main Street in Lindsay. Mr. and Mrs. J would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards a great football season. Go Leopards!
The First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's football broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, a personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
4:48 left to go in the ball game. 48-20 Leopards after they fake punt. That's the second time this year we've seen a fake punt out, and I think both of them resulted in a touchdown.
Yep. Definitely in a great position on the field to do it. You know, it's one of those things that you don't want to do that deep in your own territory, but it's a good thing to try right here in the playoffs.
Deep kick, that is taken right there by number 85. That is Hudson Everhart for the Redskins. Got a pretty good return out of that one. Gets it out to the 46-yard line. So that's where the Redskins will start with 4:42 left to go in the ball game. And that's the second big run for Stubblefield. I guess technically he's had 2 runs tonight, 76 yards and a touchdown.
that's pretty good average.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
They'll send McNeil wide right along with Oliger. Osteen is out there as well. Back to pass Finley.
Man,
and
that's a nice pass.
He just absolutely overthrew everybody that time.
He has a really nice trigger and throws a pretty ball.
So the falls incomplete, stops the clock with 4:37 left in the ball game. And it'll bring up a second down and 10 for the Redskins at their own 46. Twins right, Twins left. Empty backfield for Finley. Now he'll bring McNeil in motion and hand it to him. Around the edge, he's got some room. He's in the Leopard territory and gets down to the Leopard 41-yard line. That's the first time we've seen McNeil really have a chance to do much there, but Sammy McNeil, the junior, gets 13 off of that one.
Mm-hmm.
So 1st and 10, Kingston, the Leopard 41-yard line. Again, they'll bring McNeil in motion. This time fake it to him. Back to pass Finley. Looking over the middle and overthrows again his intended target, which was Eli Oliger.
Yeah, Seth Padilla back there on the coverage and brings up second down now.
At the Leopard 41. Clock stopped with 4:11 left in the ball game.
Keep watching this Millwood Crossings score, and it won't change.
It won't change.
It's still 34-29 with 3 minutes to go. I know it's got to be over by now.
Again, empty backfield for Finley. Now he'll bring Walker in motion and hand it to him. He'll jet sweep left. And hanging on for dear life is Dutton Taylor. He got a hold of one leg and he waited for help. And Walker will get it down to the 36-yard line. So a pickup of 6, but now this is a 3rd down and 5. Our pickup of 5 is now 3rd down and 5. Walker will go wide right. McNeil comes left along with Oliger. I believe that is Logan Stevens, the lone setback. Again, McNeil in motion. Give it to Stevens right up the middle. Oh, that faked me out. Finley, I think, gets stopped short of the first down about a yard. They're going to mark him at the 32. So 4th and 1 coming up.
Yep.
Leopard defense would love to get a turnover on downs right here, be able to run this final 3 minutes off the clock.
Yep. It won't take us long. About 3 minutes.
About 3 minutes. Finley comes in with the play. 15 seconds left on the play clock. They have to hurry this one up.
It's a final. Millwood 34, Crossings Christian 29.
Wow, that one was close.
Yep.
Twins right, single receiver left. Stevens the lone setback. Finley from the shotgun, and Kingston's going to have to call a timeout. Or did they run out of time? Delay a game. It's going to back them up. So your 4th and 1 is now 4th and 6. That may change your play call a little bit.
Yeah, I think they probably will punt this thing away, maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, you're on the 37.
Yeah.
36. Might as well go for it.
He'll send 2 to the right, 1 to the left, leave Stevens in the backfield. Walker is on this side. Now it looks like they're going to try to double team him over here. He's the one that's hurt him the big plays tonight. And they'll fake it. Finley right up the middle. And again.
Ooh. It's going to be close.
Horton with a great tackle there. But I'm like you. Depending on the spot, I think he's short. And the white hat says first down. Nope, he didn't say. Yeah, he did. Yeah,
yep.
So I thought he was fixing to signal it, and I wasn't sure I saw it. So first down. Put the ball at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Redskins. And 2:06 left in the ball game. 48-20 Leopards. Walker will go wide left. Oliger and McNeil left, Walker right. Stevens, the lone setback. And again, right over the middle, wide open McNeil, and he
right
dropped
his hands.
Had a touchdown on that one. He was right in between 2 Leopard defenders, and that one falls incomplete. Stops the clock with 1:52 in the ballgame. So Leopards hang on to this one, and will travel to Millwood next week.
Mm-hmm.
Will not be an easy task playing up there.
No.
Back to pass. Out in the flat. And, yeah, I'll start to say there will probably be a flag on that one. I think Jack Dodd got there just a little early.
Just a little.
So that should give the Redskins the first down through the penalty. Move the ball to the 21-yard line.
They are racking up the first downs.
Oh, that's actually a 15-yarder, isn't it? So it moves it to the 16-yard line.
Yep.
So 1st and 10 in the red zone now for the Redskins with 1:47 left on the clock. And again, they just like to do something positive here to end the game on. Finley with 2 receivers left, 1 right. They'll bring Walker in motion. Hand the ball to him, jet sweep left. Look out, he's got some speed, and he'll get down inside the 10 and be dropped at the 6. Very close to another first down.
Yeah, Landon Poole with the tackle there.
And we'll see. Is this a first and goal or second and 1? And they're going to be first and goal. Put it at the 6. So a 10-yard run from Cash Walker. And the Redskins have a first and goal. Finley brings McNeil in motion, keeps it himself. Finley right up the middle, gets hit, knocked backwards, and then he dives forward. He'll be stopped at the 1, though.
Yeah, good hard run right there. Bounced off a couple of Leopards, and then Aguero finally stopped him short of the goal line.
I'm thinking this is another dose of Cleet Finley.
Yeah.
And it is, and I think the spin move got him in. They
Yeah.
had him, but he spun out of it and got to the end zone. Touchdown, Kingston, a 1-yard run from Cleet Finley.
Mm-hmm.
So he's thrown for 3 touchdowns, but the first rushing touchdown of the night. That was his 18th carry of the night, however.
Yeah.
Lewis on for the extra point try. And kick is on the way, and it is good. We've got 33 seconds left to go in the ball game. The Leopards are up 48-27. So Lindsay is going to get this one and be one play away from being in the second round of the playoffs. So they'll head to Millwood next week after Millwood pulls off the win tonight.
Yeah, that was going to be a good game between two quality opponents right there, and so it's going to be interesting next week as the Leopards travel north to Millwood. Millwood. When I coached here, we played them a lot in basketball, and that student section, they get it rocking now.
Yep, they can get the cheers and the crowd into it.
Mm-hmm.
Lewis set to kick this one back to the Leopards. Nice high kick. And again, fumbled, but picked up. Finally got control of it. And out near the 30-yard line. And I'm not sure who that was on the return there. Dalton Parker on the return. 28 seconds left. I think they'll see a victory formation and a final snap here for the Leopards. And just trying to get some quick numbers here for the Leopards as Austin Hines heads out to take this final snap. 86 yards on 17 carries tonight from Brody Ramming. 12 carries and 63 yards tonight from Ty Ferguson. 45 yards on 8 carries for Jacob Vaughn. 76 yards and 2 carries and a touchdown for Price Stubblefield. 31 yards and a touchdown for Dutton Taylor on 4 carries. I mentioned Ramming with his 86 yards. He had 2 rushing touchdowns as well. Ferguson had an 18-yard rushing touchdown. And then passing, the Leopards did not have a pass here in the second half, 2 incomplete. So he ends up, Ramming ends up 2 of 5 for 49 yards and a touchdown. Stubblefield ends up with a 40-yard fake kickoff or fake punt for a touchdown, and then a 37-yard touchdown reception as well. So he gets 2 touchdowns on the night. But again, big night for the Leopards. 9-14, that's 21, 10, 16, 20, 30, 301 yards unofficially on the ground tonight rushing.
That's awesome.
I tell you that the Leopards did everything they needed to do tonight. offensively and defensively. Offensively, we said they had to get their ground game going. Well, that's all they had tonight, and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
But the defense literally shut down this offense of Kingston that's been so powerful all year long. And they had them ready to go. The Leopards knew exactly what to do. It was the perfect prescription. And so the Leopards will put an end to the Kingston season. They finish out 5-6 on the season. And the Lindsay Leopards now improve to 8-3. And again, we'll head up to Millwood next week. And I didn't get to your numbers at halftime.
Yeah.
I messed around and got so involved in doing mine, I didn't have stats for defense the last 2 weeks.
No problem. But, we finished with 14 first downs, Kingston with 12, but a lot of that was on that last drive that they sustained right there. Leopards 7 for 9 on third down conversions, Kingston 3 for 9, and on fourth down, Lindsay went for it once, the fake punt, and converted 1 for 1 on that. And Kingston went for it 3 times on fourth down and converted twice on that. Leading tackler for the Leopards is Aguero, who ends up with 8 tackles on the night. And a couple of guys, Ethan Childers had 6. Ty Ferguson finishes with 6 on these unofficial stats. Right. Let's talk about some area scores here. We've kind of been mentioning some of them. Blanchard ends up closing out Weatherford 14-12. I bet that was an exciting 2-point attempt from Weatherford.
Man.
Probably to end that game or get close. Tulsa Metro Christian finishes with the win over Pauls Valley, ending their season 41-14. Washington 54-7. All over Atoka. Frederick, again, the 4 seed out of our district. Every team in our district won tonight in the playoffs. Frederick 12-6 over Davis. Millwood, our opponent, 34-29 over Crossings Christians. It's still showing Beggs over Rejoice Christian with 5 minutes to go, 48-28. So it looks like the 2 seed in Class 2A is going to go down tonight. And Community Christian, CCS, travels to Holdenville and beats them 49-14. Crescent beats Dibble 46-14. And Maysville, with the upset, being the 3 seed over the 2 seed Wilson, Henrietta 36-30. So good games there, and we look forward to talking to those guys this week, and they get an extra week of practice and some games.
Hey, there you go. Hey, It's nice when you can say, hey, we're going second round of playoffs, right?
Yeah, it's not so nice when you get to play the number 1 team, Tipton, which is who Maysville will face.
Maysville have to go face now.
Yeah.
It's I can remember back when my kids played football, it seemed like we were always lined up with the district that Millwood was in. And it was like we would fight. We'd play Newcastle for that final game of the season to go to the playoffs and say, welcome to the playoffs. You get to go play Millwood.
Yeah.
It's like it's always the welcome to the playoffs. But, hey, if you're going to go deep, you got to beat the best teams. And, I mean, I guess you could go play the best one right off the bat. But, it'll be a good game next week against Millwood. I think probably not the powerhouse that we've seen Millwood be in the past. But
they're going to be athletic.
They will be very athletic.
Super athletic.
And the Leopards are going to have to bring forth their best game. So,
and, the thing that encourages me is they always say defense wins championships, and our defense is playing so well right now. You just look at some of the talent that they faced tonight and kept them in check all night. And so I'm excited about the challenge and the opportunity for the Leopard football team.
I'm with you. I think it's going to be awesome. So we'll do that next week. The sad part of this story, this is the last time we'll be in the confines of Burford Field this season.
Possibly. If we beat Millwood, we could get
a third round here. That's
Yep.
true. I hadn't thought about that since we played our first. Well, it depends on who we play and who's had more home games. But, we'll see. We could be back here third round. So we'll hold hopes out that we'll get to do that. But in that case, we need to say goodnight and to get out of here. Again, the Lindsay Leopards come out with the big win, and 48-20 the final score. I believe that was right.
Mm-hmm.
So for JD, for ESPN Lion and your ESPN line upstairs. For Brianna back at our studios, for Paige Sutherland, for Glenn Shoemaker. Hey, great job. Glad to have you back.
You too. Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
So my name is Greg Perry. We're going to say goodnight from Burford Field. We will see you next Friday night up in Oklahoma City at Millwood. Until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. I would like to invite you to join us for worship Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and for Bible class Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Our address is 1205 West Cherokee Street. The Lindsay Church of Christ is a group of imperfect people who love God, His Word, and each other. And we love this community so much, and we pray that all the students and teachers have a great school year. Come and join us at the Lindsay Church of Christ.